Good evening, everyone. Good evening and good morning. I planned this session to discuss and to interact with SAP MM freshers. It can be trained or certified freshers. So I want to share some suggestions, and if someone has any questions related to your career, you can put in live chat so that I will try to reply as much as I can. We'll start the live. We're just waiting for some more people to join. Okay, let's start the session. Okay, if anyone joins later, then they can continue. And anyway, the latest questions I will address based on the list of questions in the chat room. So first of all, very good evening and good morning to all of you. I hope all of you are doing good and safe. Now the situations are not good in across the world, and especially in India, the situations are not that good. I hope all of you and your close members are safe and be strong and focus on things to learn or anything, not to think too much about the situations and the negative. Okay, because if you open any social network, there are a lot of negativities roaming around. So you just be strong and try to do as much as you can for your family and for yourself to increase your immunity and to enhance the positiveness among them. So coming to the certified freshers and trained freshers, first of all, I will go as a generic way. What are the suggestions I can give to those people? And later I will mention some specific points for certified freshers, which have who have more the benefit and with respect to job searching wise, they have upper hand. Okay, I can give some suggestions to those people and SAP MM trained freshers and what kind of suggestions we can give. Okay, so those things also I will mention. And if anyone has questions related to the career or module selection or for trying for jobs and any such kind of questions that you can mention in the chat room so that I will read and will try to give reply. Okay, coming to the suggestions wise, most of the certified freshers or trained freshers, okay, either call is out or they who have some experience in purchasing domain or inventory or any kind of domain they're working, and someone has suggested them to enhance their knowledge and to learn SAP to migrate or to migrate their career from the domain to IT, or some would have suggested to learn SAP as the salaries are good, and some would have suggested to learn SAP as the career will be good compared to the current the work what they are doing. So there are different reasons will be there, but finally you have decided to learn SAP MM, and you are either you are learning now, or you have already learned and trying for jobs, or you are planning to learn SAP MM. So all of those people, you have to remember certain points which I'm going to highlight. Okay, these are based on my experience as a consultant, as a trainer, as a mentor. Whatever experience I got, the same thing I'm going to share with you, all of you. The first of all, you have decided to learn SAP MM or you learned SAP MM. You should be confident about the career, and the career will be good, and SAP will be or SAP the career will be good for you. You should believe that, and you should be in a positive way to proceed. And many of you would have watched my video about suggestions to domain employees and SAP end users. So when you learn SAP MM or S4HANA Logistics, S4HANA Procurement, any of these modules, you should first, what you are going to achieve with that. You are going to achieve knowledge. That knowledge will be helpful for you to manage your current job or to get as a domain, as supply chain executive or stores executive, purchase executive. There are multiple roles in the market. You can grab any of those kind of opportunities and you can do better than the persons without SAP knowledge. And the second thing will be the SAP consultant. Okay, if you get a role as a SAP consultant in IT, if you have a dream to come to IT and work as IT engineer, as a software engineer or a SAP consultant, that will be definitely will be helpful for you. Okay, so first of all, you should have the proper knowledge. What are the benefits of SAP MM or SAP S4HANA procurement, and what are the uses of that module for a business? How business can get benefit out of those modules, and what are the areas will be covered in that modules? You should understand first. And if you get a job as SAP consultant, what are your roles and responsibilities? Okay, you need interactive skills, you need good communication to talk to client, to talk to the ground level users, and to talk to your colleagues, other consultants, and to talk to manager. So you have to interact with multiple people, so your communication should be good enough to handle the people, to convince the people, and to explain what you are going to convey regarding the solution of a issue or a proposal or a training to the users, any kind of a thing. First of all, you should understand that area. So you should have a knowledge and you should confident what exactly you know. If you know, you should convey the message clearly to the people. To the audience, you should convey the message very clearly, and the roles and responsibilities you should know. Okay, what are the roles and responsibilities of a consultant? If you get an implementation project, you have to interact with the new business people to understand their existing business, and you have to give the solutions. And you have to talk to the people from different domain. Some people would have come from MBA and working in purchasing, and some people would have done mechanical engineer and working in a inventory. Okay, some people would have done computers, but they are working in purchasing department. So you will see the people from different backgrounds and different education backgrounds and different technical background, and their current experience is different from their education, and you will see the different people. Okay, so you should understand the requirements and provide the solutions. So you can observe that they have good communication and listening skills, and whatever the solution you're preparing, when you're preparing a presentation, yes, you should have a good MS Office skills, MS Excel, and PowerPoint, these three. And also there is a called MS Visio. You may not get free version, but you can try for free version for a month. You can check it to prepare any presentations. We use that. So you should have these basic skills before you're trying for SAP consultant and learning about SAP technical things, master data, purchasing, inventory, all those things you are learning, right? So in the same way, you have to learn good Word document, how to prepare a good Word document, and Excel skills, some tips how to prepare and how to extract the data. So these kind of things also you should enhance. And the next I mentioned PowerPoint. Whenever you prepare a solution or whenever you prepare a manual, you are going to give a presentation. So you should enhance your PowerPoint skills, how to prepare a better presentation, what kind of different combination of colors you can use it. You have a lot of sites in internet you can verify, and how to prepare a good presentation, what color backgrounds you have to use, what font you have to use. So these skills you should enhance. Of course, the speaking English, the people who have such kind of issues nowadays, most of the people are doing English medium, and they are overcoming that issue. But if you have such kind of language barrier, then that also you need to overcome. You should talk confidently to the team. Okay, most of the people, English is the official language. If you work for any client, US, UK, or even China, anyone, if you use it, although they don't know that some translators, everyone use the English as a communication to convey the message. So you should understand the importance of speaking English and to do your job better than other. So once you know all those things, then you can prepare and get the command on subject. Not only watching videos or reading a book, a consultant, an SAP functional consultant, should practice. So if you prepare a SPRO path, you may forget by the time. But if you watch again and again, You go to the SAP MM Purchasing and you watch it, okay, and then you will understand the better thing. Like for example, when your interviewer is asking a question to you, then you can imagine that how SPRO path looks like, and you can answer it. Okay, where exactly available? Okay, this configuration, okay, pure release configuration is available under purchasing material management. So you can see the screen again and again. It will give you the better command compared to reading and watching the videos. You watch the videos, that also it will play key role. Okay, it's not like a practice, but if I give practice 8 out of 10, the watching videos I can give at least 4 or 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 I can give. If you watch again and again, you will remember a lot. But if you practice, that will be more enhanced and it will give a command to you. You may not forget. You can easily remember when you practice, because if you work on issue and if you fix it, you will get the better command. The next thing, like I mentioned, that roles and responsibilities. What are the roles I need to do when I do work? Interacting with people, understanding the requirements, and configuration. Okay, the configuration I should have good knowledge, and testing. Whenever you do any config or program changes, you should do thorough testing. So you should have a lot of patience to create multiple materials, purchase order creation with different data, and that patience you should have. The technical testing, okay, thinking beyond the box, and you have to think that scenario can be possible. So I'm adding any additional testing scenarios to test thoroughly to make the program or respective configuration is working fine. The good communication skills. See, all the people may not have a very good communication skills. Some people will have by birth, they will have that command and that extrovert skills. Some people will be having introvert. Even I was an introvert. Now I'm better, but I still need to improve. Okay, but what I can say is everybody cannot be extrovert and open-minded by birth. We have a people who are slowly growing. So at least you should increase your skills to convey what message you are conveying to your client, what message you are conveying to your peers and the client. That's what you need to understand. So I always suggest the people, if you want to convey a message, you just if you have a presentation or if you want to talk to them in front of mirror, you just explain, and not just before the interview. Always whatever you know, try to answer, and try to answer in front of the mirror and see the facial expressions or anything. You should be confident. Your nervousness should not be visible when you're talking. Okay, yes, when the question is not if you don't know the answer properly, yes, that's a human being, there will be some little nervous will come, but that you need to practice how to manage in a better way when you don't know the answer. But when you know the answer, you should not give a chance to the interviewer about your nervous or any other negatives. You should answer properly, clearly what exactly you want to tell, and without dragging too much. Okay, what is the exact question and what exactly you need to answer? That you have to practice. Approach and how to approach for the job search. Okay, now we have seen that you have decided to learn SAP MM, you learned SAP MM and you are preparing well. You have to watch videos more and practice more and write your notes, the bullet points, so that will be helpful for you to revise before interview compared to reading a lot of pages of books or watching tens of hours of videos. The bullet points can help you to revise at a time. Okay. So how to approach for the job searching? The job websites like Monster, Naukri, and all you apply. Compared to that, along with that, you need to do one more the special thing. What I can give as a tip: you have to reach to the SAP MM consultants, managers, SAP managers, and recruiters in your LinkedIn. Enhance your circle. You send requests to that people. Okay, the recruiters, SAP recruiters and managers. You try to add as many connections as you can add it. That is the first step you need to do. The second step, many people, I can see the posts here, I'm searching for the job, 2+ years experience, or I'm a fresher, I learned SAP, I have certification, please provide me a job. Yes, most of the people will do that. But you have to be unique. You try to make a document. You could try to make a document of 3 pages or 4 pages where you have a good command with a very good side headings and with good presentation, some 4 pages of Word document or 5 slides of a presentation. You prepare what you learned, or else you can explain any one topic and post in your LinkedIn. You can take a help from the people like me or any other consultants. Please post my document I prepared so that it will be reaching to the more people. For example, I have 30,000 plus followers and most of the people from SAP. So if your hard work and your time is good, then definitely some of the recruiters would have seen your presentation. Yes, okay, let's give it a try. Because compared to a line, I'm searching for the job, along with that, give a presentation or give a any one topic, or else what you have learned or anything specific, the uniqueness you need to generate. So recently I published in my LinkedIn also, if anyone preparing very good document, I'm happy to publish. And even if the document is very good and the efforts are very good, I can publish in my blog also. The same link I will keep it in my LinkedIn. So that will helpful for you people to reach more recruiters and more managers, and one of them can give the break which you are looking for. So the uniqueness of approach, first of all, you have to enhance your LinkedIn to add more connections and to get the required attention from the uh, recruiters and managers. Even if you go to YouTube and I made a video how to prepare a cover letter, good cover letter to get the attention. You can prepare a good cover letter also along with your resume. You can share that. That video will be definitely helpful for all of you. You can have a look. Cover letter by Ganesh Padala. You will get the video. The next will be the certification and trained freshers. Okay, as of now, whatever suggestions I have given, those are applicable for both certified and trained freshers. Certified freshers will have a more advantage to get the job compared to the trained freshers, because we get very little, very few opportunities for trained freshers and bit more opportunities for certified freshers. If you are a certified fresher, certification you would have done by reading book or by certain kind of notes or some kind of questions and all, but only certification will not give a added value to your resume. You should have the enough command on the subject, what exactly the functionalities is going to be available in the respective module where you have done the certification, that you should showcase. And you have to showcase that knowledge and the in-depth scenarios, how the proportion, like different kind of proposals are given and what are the solutions available in the respective module. That area you need to enhance your skills. If you see that some of my videos about the experienced people, like recently I put a video on SAP methodology. So those kind of things also you should enhance, and you should understand, and you should showcase that I have a knowledge on the experience, how the roles of a consultant. That things also you have to put in your resume, not as an experience, as a skills, what SAP skills you have and what knowledge you have. You can give some points so that the interviewer can understand that you are doing more analysis to understand the roles and responsibilities which you are going to handle once the opportunity comes to you. So that kind of impression we need to give. So if you watch such kind of a videos or any kind of a 2-3 personal sessions from a real-time consultant, if you get such kind of a points, that will be helpful for you to showcase your knowledge in a bit unique way compared to the other members. So always you should try at least 1 or 2 points where your profile should be unique compared to other profiles. If you're just giving the same technical knowledge and all, 90% of profiles will have the same thing. The 10 to 20% is that magic you need to do by making certain kind of that points or making these documents and publish in LinkedIn. If your connections are not that much, it may not reach to the more people, then you can take help from any consultants who have a more circle. Okay, so that will be helpful to reach more people. So one day you will get a good opportunity. So always opportunities will come once in a week, once in a month, maybe thrice in a week, but how you are ready for that, grabbing that opportunity. That is very important. You should prepare well and try for a job. In one day, for example, if you are allocating all the hours of 8 hours of time for all those things, 2-3 hours of time you give for watching videos, 2 to 3 hours of time for practicing, 30 minutes to 1 hour of time to search in LinkedIn about the job opportunities and posting these things. Don't spend more time about the opportunity, thinking about too many opportunities, but when the opportunity comes, you're not able to clear the interview. See, if you don't clear the interview, then what is the use of spending a lot of time on getting opportunities? You should have a command on subject, and you should not have a nervous. You should be open-minded, and you should talk confidently whatever you know. See, if a person is getting failed in an interview for just not conveying the correct answer which he already know, that is the painful. So if you don't know the answer, if you're not able to clear the interview, then it's fine. You know your negative areas, topics where you have not prepared well, you can brush up, and second time you can clear. But you know the answer, but because of nervous, because of less confidence, and you got a doubt whether this is right or that is correct or not, these kind of things is very painful, and that kind of people will take a lot of time to get the job. So first of all, you should believe your answer, and you should prepare well. Then the answer will be visible in front of your eyes. You can see the screen, you can see that answer, you can answer confidently. If you prepare less, then you will get a confused whether that is correct or not. Okay, so you should practice more, and you should read again and again, watch the videos again and again to get enough command. And the second one important thing I want to tell, okay, if you are preparing for SAP, you have done SAP MM, ECC SAP MM, try to learn some basics of S4HANA MM. What are the difference between S4HANA procurement and ECC SAP MM? So that differences you need to explain in the interview, and also you should understand the little differences. At least you learn 5 major differences, and you should get command on that. Or else you can learn some basics of WM along with your MM also. Okay, or if you are still in MM itself, if you don't have a proper command, then what are the areas you don't have? For example, if you go to any SAP MM interview, like the key questions come from the automatic account determination, MMFI integration, and info record, the master data, the material master, the views. Okay, and in case of purchasing, P2P cycle, what is use of RFQ? Okay, what is use of PO release procedure and PR release procedure? Why company should use that procedures? So these kind of questions you can check many of my mock interviews. And if you need more stuff and all, you can see my email. Okay, you can drop an email, and any guidance or any kind of content if I have made ready, then I can definitely share with all of you. So if you see that any kind of S4HANA procurement or ECC MM and the basics of WM, these 3 things you can use to get enough command, okay, and showcase some basics of other module, but command on your the main module, SAP MM or S4HANA procurement. Okay, and if you are technical background, for example, if you are a CSC student, you are a computer related one, I suggest you people to learn ABAP or Fury, where you can have good debugging and some basic coding. Okay, so that will give you a special place compared to the other members who are attending for the interview. So why I'm not mentioning that functionals, you may feel not that comfortable, but as a fresher, I think you can mold easily. So I can always recommend the people to learn basics of ABAP, or if you're working in S4HANA procurement, please learn the what you call Fury. Okay, Fury or ABAP, that basics also, that will be helpful for you to get job better than others. So you always see some uniqueness. I mentioned some points. Once you watch the video again, those points, that unique points you note down, and whichever is comfortable for you, whichever you are convenient, and where you can put more efforts, try to keep that unique points and showcase. If you are able to showcase all the unique points, that it is very good. And if you're at a 50% of the unique points, you try to keep compared to the normal preparation and trying for the jobs. Okay, I spoke to many people and I interact with some freshers, more focus on the no opportunities. And that point I can see, you can not only SAP consultant one, you can also check for supply chain related, lot of roles will be there. SCM related, like supply chain executive, supply chain clerk, or stores, purchasing, all these kind of roles, you can grab any of the roles. So you can work for 1 or 2 years. Any functional consultant, if you have a domain experience, that is very good and it will be helpful for your future. So if you don't get a consultant one, you whatever opportunity you get, you try to grab it and work for 1.5 year or 2 years of time. Then you can try for an IT. So these things you should keep it in mind. And finally, I want to say that you might get a lot of messages or mails from the people to pay for backdoor jobs. Please don't believe the backdoor. If you really have that much money to pay for a backdoor, spend that 57 or 58,000 rupees for doing SAP certification. You will get around 6 certifications you can do. Maybe you can write 2 or 3 certifications, and that will enhance your resume to get more opportunities. 2 3 certifications as a fresher, that will give a very good impression for the recruiters. But don't spend money on backdoor. That money you can spend some money for certification and keep some more money for your mental peace, not to too much depend on parents, or that pressure also you can avoid by using some money, but don't spend for backdoor. And if you really get an opportunity as a domain, so there is no job you will see like a SAP end user, very few will mention that word. So SAP end user means the company which is using SAP, where you get as a purchase executive, purchase clerk, or stores clerk, or stores executive. These kind of roles are only the end users. If you have SAP in that company, you will do SAP end user role also along with your regular activity. If that company doesn't have SAP, then you will do that purchase executive, and maybe you will use the respective ERP system is being used by that company. So SAP end user means it's not something new position. It will be a purchase clerk or a procurement executive or stores. These departments only you will work, but every day 2 hours or 1 hour of time you will work on SAP to enter your respective transactions like goods movements and all. Okay. So these are about some of the tips, and you can watch the video again. I will keep it in the list. So that will give you some command, some of the points you can note down and you can apply. Okay. So if anyone have any questions, you just keep it in chat room. And if you have any questions also, you can send to my email. I just put my email here. You can see my email in any of the YouTube channel, any of the YouTube video also. Okay, and try to make a good documents and post in LinkedIn, and take help from me or any of the consultants who have more connections in LinkedIn. So that will be helpful to reach more people. And that's it. I just prepared some of the points to explore and to inform all of you. I hope these points will be definitely helpful for you. And I will keep the video so that you can watch at least 2 times and note down the important points which are highlighted. If I miss any, if I get any new points, or if I want to add any points, definitely I will make another session or any some 10 minutes of video to convey the message. You can give the feedback as a like button, and you can provide as a comment, so that definitely for next time I will add some of the points if you want to know. If I have not covered, and if you want to know those points, definitely we will cover in the next session. So that's it from my end, and thanks to all the members who joined for the live, and I will share the video in some time so that you can watch it. Thanks again. All the best and be safe, and tell the elder parents and all to take more C vitamin, and the immunity, you have to build immunity, and don't go with too much negative about the cases, happenings, and deaths and all. It will generate panic, but not that much useful for you. You should take care of your immunity, and not avoid more going out, and take respective precautions and wear mask and be safe. We hope within 4 to 6 weeks, things should be better. Stay safe, and we will meet again. And watch my other mock interview videos and enhance your skills. All the best. Thanks again. Good evening. Bye-bye. Hi, good evening, everyone. I hope all of you are doing good and safe. Thanks for your support to my videos. And now we have 103 videos in our YouTube channel. And I know many of the videos cannot come during the searching because of the huge number of videos. So you use the playlist and keep a bookmark in your laptop, or you can save in your saved list in your YouTube app in the mobile, so you can utilize all the videos to enhance your skills. If you like any video, yes, this video is very good and you learn some new points, immediately share with your friends to reach more people and utilize the content to enhance your skills. Today I came with a concept. This is not SAP technical or functional related. What happened when I had discussions with a few recruiters? Okay, I just asked the opinions of the recruiters. Like when you send a email, when you're sharing the resume, okay, when you're sharing the resume, like how the difference. For example, if you have a proper cover letter, if you don't have proper cover letter, if you don't have proper cover letter, you just write like dear Sarah, whatever the person name, dear Mr. John or whoever. I'm sending my resume or I'm sending my updated profile. Please consider for the vacancy. Thank you, and attach the profile. If you send like that, and if you send with a proper cover letter, what difference can make it? I spoke to them. Okay, what kind of impact you can make it, and how does it be helpful for a person? When I spoke to around 5 recruiters, I spoke and I took the opinions of them. What kind of opinion we got it? If we have a proper cover letter, when they get multiple resumes from different people, so they open the document, and when you go for 5 years, 7 years, 8 years of experience, the resume will go to the 4 pages, 5 pages. Okay, so they cannot go through completely, and the many technical terms they may not be able to understand. They will have a JD. Okay, a person with 5 years experience, or a person with a 2 implementation or 1 implementation, and it should be graduate. Maybe they will have some checklist. Okay, what they have told is we will have going to resume and keeping many emails and all. When we want to interview 3 people, there are 10 profiles have come. There are 3 people or 4 people or 5 people mentioned this cover letter, so they can just check it. Okay, the technology is completely different. Okay, the education is not relevant for us. Okay, though he's expecting too much, we cannot be, our budget is not that much package. So they can filter at that point of time, and if your profiles are suitable, then they are going to send you immediately interview schedule and all happen. If you have too many emails have come, they have to go to the attachment and all. So that kind of thing may be possible to lose an opportunity, because okay, there are 20 profiles have come, we have only 2 positions, and let's take these first 5 people and schedule interview. Okay, if you have this kind of a cover letter, everybody has sent the cover letter, then that will be helpful for them to shortlist quickly, and they may send 8 people or 10 people for interview schedule. Okay, these are all I'm saying based on the my discussions with the 5 to 6 recruiters, because this topic I cannot talk too much. I'm not a HR and I'm not into recruiting. Okay, and why did I get this idea? Okay, because if you see some job requirement, they already mentioned these kind of information to provide. What's your education, or what's your experience, SAP experience and all. Okay, so but many cases they don't ask, so we just send the profile with not much details in the cover letter, that's which we mentioned in the email body. Recently I got some 5 6 emails who have SAP openings, and I shared with a few of my closed connections, and then I mentioned like put a good cover letter, then share your profile. Then I got a lot of messages that can you send the sample cover letter, how to write a cover letter. We have many samples in the Google, but that sample we need to convert into based on our technology, and which is good, they don't have any idea. So I felt like, okay, let's spend some time on this and let's prepare a cover letter. What I did is, according to my experience and according to my earlier emails, I prepared a cover letter, and then I sent to for a review. Okay, I sent for a review of my old colleague. We both joined what you call started our career at the same time in 2008. Now he is HR in one of the reputed companies. So he reviewed and he made small corrections, and this could be the better to be to send for any kind of any technology can be adopted this cover letter. As we are SAP people, I focus the example as per SAP. Okay, let's go into the details. Okay, dear sir or madam, we don't have to give sir or madam because we already know the person. Okay, for example, we know he is John or Swati or whoever the names. Okay, we just need to keep it the name, name of the person. And I'm giving this template. Okay, this template based on our discussions, we put that data. We don't have to copy exactly the same content. You can keep similar thing. What exactly you have done in your old company and what is your role, those things we just need to highlight at the high level. Okay, for example, if I read this one, having achieved many goals as a senior SAP MM WM consultant, I'm interested in expanding my professional horizons by seeking new challenges. Okay, here we can mention like capitalizing on my success at GP Solutions. Currently, I'm not working in India. Okay, even I prepared this one mostly with respect to the India, and because the preferred location anywhere India and all. So I just if some person if I'm working in India any company, how my expectations of CTC and how do I maintain, so that in that perspective I just prepared this one. Okay, yeah, on my success at GP Solutions, it's like you can consider like my current company. There is no GP Solutions. Okay, current company. Then I'm seeking for a professional opportunity to leverage my exceptional skills to benefit your company. Okay, with hands-on experience right from what you have. In template has implementation, rollout, and support of SAP projects. Doesn't mean that you have to keep it same thing. If you have experience in rollout and support, keep it the same. If you have experience in implementation and support, keep it the same. Okay, this template will give an idea how to present the cover letter in an efficient way to the HR. That's our main motto of this video. It doesn't mean that whatever is there we just copy and change the names and send to HR. Okay, you keep based on your experience. And from implementation, rollout, support projects, my skills include wherever you work, like business requirements or writing business blueprint, function specification, test plan, and configuration. If you are mostly involved in the testing area, you can do the same thing. If you are mostly involving in the support tickets, you highlight the 2 or 3 points in this area. Okay, so in this area you need to highlight your which area you are exactly working and what is your strong areas. Those things we can highlight in 2-3 lines. Then we can come this, I believe I have the drive and talent to quickly become one of your top performers. With this goal in mind, I have attached a resume outlining my qualifications, and below is a quick is available here. Okay, this tabular format can be used to highlight your education and giving colors only for some identification of our when we are talking about that. So you can give your name, education, and total experience. Okay, and SAP experience. If you have a domain and SAP, then you can put like this. If you don't have any domain experience, you can remove this one. Okay, then the total experience and SAP experience both are same. Okay, just you can mention like SAP experience. And if you have multiple implementations, you can highlight this number of MM implementations and WM implementations. Okay, if you don't have implementation, you can highlight your support projects. Okay, you can add one more row and you can give number of support projects also. You can highlight it. So that will give an insight to the person who is reading this cover letter. Okay, he worked on support projects. Our requirement is also support. Let's catch this person. So that kind of very quickly. So it's like the HR can read it in 2 minutes or 3 minutes. He can read it completely. Otherwise, going to their resume and read that 4 or 5 pages and all, okay, which skills they have to find out compared to going to the attachment, and they will download all attachment and see later. So in the email itself they can see. And I'm just explaining the view and the feedback which was given by that 5 to 6 recruiters with whom I had a discussion. So I'm just telling their opinion, because I'm not reviewing any profiles, as we know that we are all consultants who seek for the job. Okay. From the HR point of view, these are the benefits by mentioning a proper cover letter. Then we will give a one final thing. I would be delighted to have an opportunity to discuss the value I can bring to your company. I appreciate your consideration and look forward to meeting with you. So best regards, you can. So these kind of sentences you can replace according to your knowledge and comfort levels. Okay. And even this sentence also you can modify based on your interest. But what I wanted to say is the exact person to whom you are sending. Okay, you copy somewhere, and last time you email you just copied Mr. John. Okay, dear John. And this time you are sending to some angel. Okay, you just send the same dear John. Okay, such kind of mistakes you try to avoid it. And if you want to send the email to the multiple recruiter emails, you got some 4 recruiter emails who have openings of SAP, send separate emails to the 4 people, but not send all to the at a time. Dear all, please find the like this, try to avoid it. I know many of you know, but the people who may be possible to do this kind of mistakes, which can just leave the opportunity, you will lose the opportunity. So to avoid that kind of activities, because these things happen with my old students and some of the known people, so I don't want to make you to do the same mistake, so that I'm just highlighting, although it can be a silly mistake. So don't keep BCC and sending, avoid, don't keep multiple people, HRs and all, don't send like that. That is one thing. And when we are mentioning here these skills, you should highlight it, what you know. Okay, the projects also, the implementation support SAP projects, what you have done, that only you have to keep it, not whatever is available in the template. Okay, these are the highlight things. The key point will be here, the notice period. What is your notice period, whether it is negotiable or not, that you can keep it. And preferred location, if you have a preferred location like Bangalore or Chennai, whoever you are preferable, you can mention that locations. Otherwise you can be open for any location in India. And current CTC and expected CTC, that depends on your experience. You may, based on the demand and all, you may have 30 or 40 or 50%, whatever you want to keep it, you can keep it in your expected. Anyway, based on the position, budget and demand, the HR can negotiate with you. Okay, if you're completely fresher, maybe you don't have to mention. You can, that as per company norms or as per company guidelines, you can just put it expected CTC. Anyway, current CTC will be blank for the fresher people. And implementation, you have not done anything, you can just remove the columns. And what you have done, what kind of projects you have done, that you can highlight here. Okay. And education, you can give your education, no need to mention the year and all, because anyway our resume contains all the year and college, which university, those information will be available. Okay, this is like a trailer. Okay, I can say that this is like a trailer to give insight what exactly this candidate has. Okay, the complete movie is like the resume, which is in 4 or 5 or 3 pages. The HR can go through if they like your key details here. Okay, this will definitely helpful for you to stand unique or to stand in a separate row compared to the multiple profiles which they have received without cover letter. Okay, okay. And yeah, subject. Every email we will have a subject, right? So that subject, you can keep it based on the position. If you know the position, already you know the position, for example, and okay, you know the position like SAP MM consultant or else SAP MM analyst, whatever the, if you know the position name, you can keep that name. Okay, applying for SAP MM consultant. Okay. Or application for SAP MM consultant. What are the role you know? If you know the job ID, for example, you had seen that some LinkedIn or in Naukri, you have seen the job ID. That job ID also you can attach it. So subject I cannot give a generic way because how we are providing, you know that generic you are sending to the multiple HRs, then you can put like a application for SAP MM consultant. Okay. Or else if you know the job ID, then subject you can give the job ID and the application for MM, like that you can derive it. Okay. You know the specific job code, or else you know the specific person and all. If you have any referrals, you can mention somewhere between as per reference of so and so, that you can mention one sentence. Okay, this is about the cover letter, how you can prepare, and this content and all you can make it short, or you can avoid certain sentences, or else you can just copy the same content. But these things, the implementation and the skills related things, try to avoid copying. You just know that whether you worked on blueprint, business blueprint, you keep it. If you don't work, then you just leave it. Okay. Hope this video will be helpful for many people. I have seen the questions from some 5 years, 4 years people also asking when I was mentioning about this cover letter. I hope this will be helpful for all of you to get a more interview calls. And I'm keeping the same thing in my YouTube description so that you can copy from there. Okay. And thanks for your time, and utilize the time when you are searching for the job. Try to enhance your skills either in a soft skills, or you can learn another module. If you are interested in coding, you can go for ABAP basics you can learn. And this cover letter can be applicable for irrespective of SAP, any kind of technologies. Most of the technologies this can be adopted. And that's it. I just shared the key points from that 5 to 6 HRs, and my friend who has reviewed this cover letter and give some inputs. So all those experiences, because they had seen hundreds of profiles, they had reviewed hundreds of profiles. So I hope this cover letter is good. I cannot say the best because we don't know what kind of different things we can do that, but I try to gather more information to share with all of you, to my YouTube subscribers and the viewers. Okay. Utilize this. Thanks again for your time. Have a good evening. Bye bye.
Okay,
Okay.
tell me.
So the first question, like, if they ask me, like, what kind of difficulty or gap you find at the time of BPP design, so what should I reply? Like,
See, the mainly the
between
gap
the
analysis. I think you have seen the gap analysis template, right? Which I have shared to you.
mm,
Have you seen the
mm,
template?
yeah,
Yeah. So the mainly the gap analysis we use it to track according to the module. For example,
mm,
for your module, what is the business process you are discussing, and in that business process,
mm,
what exactly the gap identified by you. Okay. How a gap will
mm,
be defined? The gap is between the business requirement and SAP solution, the SAP standard solution. For example, the business is
mm,
asking for a process which is having 10 steps. Okay.
mm,
SAP standard
mm,
solution is providing all around 8 steps, but the fifth step and some seventh step is not able to provide as per the standard SAP solution. At that point
mm,
of time, we used to fill that gap with any customized solution by the reference of SAP, any BAPI, BADI, there are function module, there are many standards SAP has provided. We will use any of those functionalities as reference, and we will make a customized solution to fulfill the gap of entire process cycle. That's what the gap will be.
okay,
How we identify a gap, and how do you fill the gap. For example, business, I have given some examples to you, like we are, I'm telling my experiences how we are sharing. Like we got a requirement. The business wants to capture the details of some long text, and they want to capture some additional details which are given by the vendor along with the goods. When he is giving the goods to the stores, he is providing certain details they want to capture in Migo screen. Okay,
Mm.
let me open that screen. Uh, Let me, for example, if you open any Migo screen, do you have idea about the Migo screen, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, these things and all. Okay. In that Migo screen, business has asked it to what you call capture certain more details which are not available in SAP. For example, we have a header text, right? That header text contains less number of fields only. The business was asking for bit more details. See, I will show you any document. The display document will be better for your understanding.
Mm.
See, here, if you see that we have what kind of details we have, document header text. Okay, but the document header
Mm.
text
Mm.
is having a less length. They asked for a bit more. You know, right? How to see these details and all. If you click
Yeah.
F1
Mm.
or you go to technical details, here the field name will be there.
Mm.
Here, if you just
Mm.
double click it, then you can see the details of length. See, the length is 25. Okay, but
Mm.
the business was asking for around some 60 characters, I think. At that time, that
Mm.
is the one thing. And here in header, we can material slip, header text, GRI
Mm.
slip, and also we have bill of lading if it is 101 document. Okay, this is 561. These details they want to capture some additional 4-5 fields. Okay, then as per standard SAP, we cannot do that activity. Then we have developed a new tab at header level. The tab
Mm.
contains the details which are requested by the business. See, this is the 101 document. Okay, here
Mm.
delivery note, bill of lading, and GR, any slip number, and the header text which is having a just 25 characters. But the business was
Mm.
asking for a text which contains at around the 60 or 80 characters they have requested, and
Mm.
also they requested the vehicle number, and also they want to have for every GR they want to have a one number which they
Mm.
use to capture in the goods receipt document. But these
Mm.
details are SAP standard has not provided. That's why we have enhanced one more new tab as a additional data.
Mm.
In that, the respective fields, everything we have incorporated. Okay, the ABAPer will do that. For example, this header is content the MKPF, right? The table MKPF
Mm.
contains this header details. What we have done, the rest list of fields we have taken from the business. In the function specification you have seen, I think, let me, this is the function specification. Here we have given like the vehicle number in which the material is shipped by the vendor, and we have given whether it is alphanumeric or numeric, and also what is the length of that field, the DMR number, some declaration form. They have certain kind of details they want to capture in the Migo screen. This we
Mm.
have developed, and we have enhanced a new tab. Under that new tab, we have added these fields. That gap was fulfilled with this enhancement. It's called the tab enhancement. They will add this all the fields in the MKPF table also. See, for example, if you see MKPF, SA16N. SA16N. MKPF is the document header. For example, if you want to see the document date, posting date of any goods movement document, okay, you have to get from the MKPF table. Once we add this all customized fields we have added, right? This DMR number, gate entry date, invoice or bill number, remarks. This is the remarks field. Okay, these are all details they will add at the end. See, this is the standard ID system. After that, they will add this G fields. What are the custom fields you have created, right? That fields they will add in the at the bottom of the MKPF table. Means if you save any document, if you post any document, those details you can see in the MKPF table also, because this custom fields also they have added here. That is one gap. And also similar kind of thing we got for PO also. They want to have a one additional tab where they want to see the last PO number and last PO price and how much quantity. This kind of, for every time whenever they create a PO for that combination of vendor, material, purchasing organization, that details of old PO details they want to see in an additional tab. In same PO screen they want to see to compare. Okay, that they can see that. For example, if you go to ME2N and see the last PO, that also we can do the manually, but they want to see in the PO screen itself. When they create the PO at the end before saving the PO, they want to see the details. That is one gap we have fulfilled. And also the gaps, like for example, it's one kind of critical report we have done. For example, we have a quotation comparison, right? The quotation comparison in SAP we do maximum as per the price. Price is the base to do the quotation comparison in SAP. Okay. Like we have in Ariba and SRM we have that process, right? Like bidding, auction. There is a kind of bidding process is available. That much process is not available in SAP standard for MM. That's why they have requirement, like they want to have a certain kind of details for each vendor. Okay, it's kind of Excel sheet only. We have developed one more report. Like for example, when they go for a vendor, okay, once the vendor is finalized, they want to maintain all the details of that vendor, how they maintain an Excel sheet. Okay, then they want to see the report at a time. It is not something we have done from capturing the data from different areas and all. Mainly we have developed a report where if they give an input of vendor and region and all, system will give you the output of the vendor and what is the ranking. The ranking was given according to the vendor evaluation process. Okay, how much rating is available and all, and also the vendor, as of now how much money we have paid to the vendor we will get from the payment tables, right? That kind of report we have developed. That is one report. And also we have one more kind of report we have done in our current project. Currently we are using the inventory movement reports. The inventory movement reports, like we have reports. For example, you know, right, MB51. Do you have idea about MB51?
Yeah, material document list.
Yeah, here we can see the movements. For example, movements we have. There we can check like what kind of things we have done. See, for example, for your plant, okay, on from June 6 or something like any date. I think recently it was not done anything. Let's see. Okay, in this meantime, for your plant, how many 101 means how many goods receipt was done. Okay, See, for 101 in this period of time, how many how many material documents are created. The same kind of MB51 is the heart for that report. Okay, they have asked for a movement report, how many transactions were done and all those details. One kind of report we have done, but the basis is around 90% is the how we have taken the program of MB51. Okay, and business is asking for certain additional details of some 7-8 fields. That fields we have incorporated in the new report.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how to see a program of a report? Program of a transaction code?
No,
Okay.
maybe it's AC90.
Okay. Yes, yeah. Go to SC93 and if we give our transaction code MB51, here we will get the program. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. What we have done, we have taken this heart of this program and the complete things we have kept like that, and whatever the modifications, what are the new other requirements which were requested by the business, we have fulfilled by making some changes. Now only I have told some 3-4 reports. For you, you can tell any 1 or 2 reports confidently what you have done, what you know and all. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you told like if
Okay.
I tell tax, they may ask you, whatever the tax report I have given to you, that is not the what you call tax code related tax. Actually, it is kind of a
Okay.
duty which will be paid to the state government when we are moving from
Mm-hmm.
one place to another place. Hmm? In that
Mm-hmm.
condition,
Okay.
you can tell like the entry tax I have just used. You can tell like one kind of octroi charges, or if
Mm-hmm.
you know anything in your company where you have worked. For example,
Mm-hmm.
what are the report I have given, that is the Punjab, Haryana, some state related tax on food products.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like that you can select any
Okay.
kind of duty. We have given that duty as a condition in PO.
Mm-hmm.
We have not created a tax code for that. We have created a condition, and we have created the condition record, because for which materials and for which plant how much percentage they have to pay.
Mm-hmm.
According to that
Okay.
combination, that condition has come automatically to the PO. Just the report was developed. They want to know how much entry tax I have paid and certain
Mm-hmm.
period of time, and to which plant, which vendor I have paid, and from which plant to which plant it was transferring the material. Okay, these kind of details they need. That's why the report was developed.
Okay.
Okay, we have just, it's a condition type. For example, simple, you can tell one more few things we can do on our own. For example, you have a freight charges. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but as per the business requirement, you have created a new freight, that is some kind of delivery charges.
Mm-hmm.
You have kept in your pricing procedure and you are running your business, but the
Mm-hmm.
business one day they have asked you a report. I want to know the report in customized report whenever I give my plant or a certain date or things. I want to know how much delivery charges as of now I have paid for this month. Okay, to which vendor I have paid, and also how much
Mm-hmm.
amount I have paid. These all details if they need. That is one report.
Mm-hmm.
As a consultant, if your business is asking, can you provide me the report, how much delivery charges, the respective separate delivery charges or any delivery charges. You have a condition type, right? Maybe FRA1 or FRA2, whatever kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
If it is a customized, you would have created a separate condition type.
Mm-hmm.
They asked you that the separate delivery charges, I want to know from last 6 months how much delivery charges we have paid to which vendor and all. If it is a one-time activity, as a consultant, you only can track that complete details, and you can prepare a
Mm-hmm.
report and give it to them. But if the business is asking, whenever I need, I want to run the report and I want to see the report, then
Mm-hmm.
obviously we have to go for customized report.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's
So,
also you can tell. You forget about entry tax, you just fix for this delivery charges. You tell like they created, we have, as per the business requirement, we have created one, can you open any PO? We have created one specific delivery charges. For that delivery charges, business was asking they report how much they have maintained, every month how much they have paid, these things they were asking. Then we can tell that that is also report.
Mm-hmm.
So you can say like, for example, you have created a ZFD1, something forward delivery charges.
Mm-hmm.
Forwarding delivery charges. They pay the delivery forwarding delivery charges for specific materials for specific vendors according to the business requirement. Okay, they want to see the report whenever they want to run. If they give the plant or some input, they want to get the list of delivery charges. What is the PO number? What is the delivery, the charges we have paid for that PO? Who is the vendor? Then
Okay.
obviously you have to prepare a customized report.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly you have to go with the KONV and EKPO, maybe MSEG. These are 4 or 5 tables which will play the role. I have shared you in that list of important tables. If not, I will share
Mm-hmm.
again. That reports you have to just see that one, and also I have shared that video how to fetch the data from a table to
Mm-hmm.
how to know what are the fields available in the table. Those details I have explained in that.
Okay.
You forget about that entry tax, you just replace that entry tax with this forwarding delivery charges.
Okay.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
And smart forms you can tell, and these tab enhancements you can tell.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, already you have experience in different projects and all, so I will
Yes.
first give kind of an overview. Okay,
Okay.
I have taken one sample project plan.
Okay.
This is we can say like some mid-range or small project. Okay,
Yeah.
with the duration of, for example, November 25th it was started.
Yeah.
Somewhere the blueprint was started in November 25th and go live is June 25th.
Yeah.
So we can hardly around 7 months.
7
Okay.
months, 8 months. Okay.
So yeah, 7 months. Mostly the mid-range projects and all will have a duration of 7 months, 8 months only. Okay.
Okay.
If the scope is more based on the client requirement, if they are urgent, then they will keep additional consultants and finish the activity. Okay. If the client is okay for the timeline, there is no specific deadline and all, then they go with the 1 or 2 consultants and they will take more time for the go live. Okay. So if the client is asking for a quick thing, then they will increase the project team will, the management and all, they will increase the number of consultants to finish the project on time. Okay. Based on the requirement. So the timeline will be decided based on the client requirement that we need to understand. Okay.
Yeah.
So the main phases of these 4 phases I will explain now at the overview, then we can go in detail. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, before that, project preparation and all, I will give that because where the consultant will not be involved much. So I will just give that overview. So if before business blueprint, the BBP means business blueprint. Okay.
Yeah.
Business blueprint before there will be project preparation. What happens project preparation? Before project preparation, what happens? First, the pre-sales team. Okay, pre-sales team. Wherever the client asking for a bidding, right? They wanted to implement SAP, so they will ask for different companies like Accenture, TCS, or IBM. Some 4-5 companies they will ask. So these respective companies related pre-sales team prepare the presentations. And for example, if it is a pharmaceutical domain, if it is aviation kind of a domain, or else if it is a food industry, so based on their thing, they will prepare what are the success stories of their company. Okay, who are the food industries currently already implemented SAP and supporting by them. Okay, so these kind of success stories, because we already have experience in food industries, and we are going to give you the best solution because we have experienced consultants. We know already
Yeah.
how does the food industry work and what kind of solutions we need to provide, what
Yeah.
challenges we get it, and we can give the better consulting. So those kind of things the pre-sales team will project. Okay.
Okay.
And what are the all benefits and the price, cost, timing, everything the client will consider, not only price, okay, along with
Yeah.
the quality and the background of the company and what are they the expertise in case of their domain, the food
Yeah.
industry or pharmaceutical, and they will verify the success stories.
Mm.
Okay, maybe they may inquire in offline also. How
Mm.
is the how the system and how it is working, such kind of a things. Okay,
Yeah.
all these stuff will be run. Okay, finally we won the project.
Yeah.
So once the project is won, then they will see that what is the deadline, what is the
Yeah.
major scope, and what are the requirements of the client. Okay,
Yeah.
they will get the SOW. SOW means
Statement of-
scope of work.
Yeah.
Okay. So scope of work will be given by the client to the pre-sales team.
Yeah.
Now the pre-sales team will come with the scope of work and give to the project. They will identify first project manager.
Mm.
Okay. So
Yeah.
the project manager, the delivery manager, or the program manager, whatever their hierarchy. Every company
Yeah.
will have that different structure, right?
Yeah.
So they will find out that who is the project manager for this project. Then they will discuss this is the scope of work. Okay.
Yeah.
What are the modules required, and each module, how many consultants may be required,
Yeah.
what is the volume of the work. Okay. So all those stuff they will discuss. Okay.
Yes.
Once they will discuss that, okay, we have this consultant. Okay, we will take this MM consultant. He has experience in this kind of projects. Okay. They will have some kind of a calculation.
Yeah.
Okay, then if the client has a requirement that we wanted to do interview to all the consultants
Yeah.
to whom you have preferred, if the client has such kind of requirement, then there will be client interviews will be there.
Yeah.
Okay, if there is no such requirements, only the IT team will select the consultant. They will do some technical evaluation and they will
Mm.
finalize the team. Okay,
Yeah.
so in the project preparation, what is the project duration, which phases we are going, tentative plan they will make it. It may be
Yeah.
having small corrections, tentative, and how much manpower is required. What is the overall, if you say that what is the overall duration required, and how many
Mm.
mandates of MM, how many
Yeah.
mandates of what you call SDM, each module, how
Each
many
module.
mandates,
Okay.
yeah,
Mm.
how many mandates are required, okay, which area we have a lot of scope, okay, how to mitigate that one, and we need to take one senior consultant and one normal consultant. So
Yeah.
all these parameters they will discuss and they will finalize the team members also. Okay.
Mm.
So the
Mm.
consultants are finalized and the project manager is finalized. Everything was finalized. Okay.
Yeah.
Now they will go to the client place.
Yeah.
They will put that one kickoff meeting. So in the
Yeah.
kickoff meeting, all the client side client side also they will have a project manager, factory head,
Mm.
purchasing manager. They have a different set of people, right? All the people
Yeah.
will attend,
Yeah.
and also there will be core team members.
Yeah.
Core team members means for each area, for example, purchasing area and
What is
inventory
that word
management.
you use? 14. Can you repeat that?
A core team members. I think we will
Oh,
see in the
core
next.
team member. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I will tell you that who is that each person. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you see the first kickoff meeting, okay,
Yeah.
kickoff meeting happens on 25th November. Let's take an example.
Yeah.
So the all the introduction will be our project manager will explain that this is the tentative plan. We are planning to do the
Mm.
training in this time, testing in this time. This data is
Yeah.
required on this time. So we need strong support from the business, and all those details will be explained by our project manager, and
Yeah.
their project manager will explain that it's not you don't consider that it's IT implementation means only IT team, the SAP team will do that one. You don't have any involvement. You should involve each phase. You have to
Mm.
ask your questions and you have to raise your concerns. You
Mm.
can give your suggestions based on your our business process, so that the
Mm.
SAP team will understand and will try to provide the better solution. So
Yeah.
these kind of everything you need to understand, and you have to support a SAP team. So their manager will tell that one. Okay,
Yeah.
even the high management team will say that one if there is any delay in the key processes, key phases.
Yeah.
Okay, and if there is a support not good from the business side, please feel free to highlight to us so that we will help you to fix it. So these kind of overall discussions will happen in the meeting. Okay.
Okay.
So the in kickoff meeting, who are the audience and all, I will explain in the
Yeah.
next slide.
Yeah.
So this is the kickoff meeting. In the kickoff meeting, like I mentioned, that what happens, all the project explanation, overview, everything will be done in the kickoff meeting. Okay.
Yeah.
Then as is. What is as is? As is means the current processes. Okay.
Yeah.
So what are the current processes are which is being followed by the company? They will explain to us. Okay. So these are we are buying materials like this. We are buying raw materials like this. We are buying trade materials. Okay. And we store these materials. We pay later to the vendor. All their processes they will explain, and we need to understand. And also we have to ask questions based
Yeah.
on our SAP and previous experience. Why can't you buy like this? Why can't you? Because of this one, you are paying additional amount, or
Okay.
storage also is not good, right? What is the key reason for following this process? Okay, I never see this kind of requirement where you are storing the material for quite long time, but you are
Yeah.
paying well in advance. Okay, so why can't you plan your procurement based on your requirement so that
Yeah.
your storage capacity also can be reduced, and
Yeah.
also you can pay at a time. You, for example, first time you're paying $30,000. Okay, you can pay only 5,000, and after 1 month you can pay remaining 10,000, later 10,000, like that you can plan it. Okay,
Yeah.
why can't you do like that? And all such kind of questions also they can we need to raise. Okay.
Yeah. This as is means like, it's a client side, right? Whatever they
Yeah,
have existing process now.
exactly. The existing client process we need to understand. They will explain.
Okay.
We have to ask questions and we need to understand. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now you're clear with the kickoff and as is, right?
Yes. Yeah. I'm clear now. Yeah. But you said kickoff meeting, you will be participated. All the consultants will be participated, or core team members.
Yeah.
You said core team members.
Yeah, I will tell you that. From our side, our project manager and all consultants will participate. Okay.
Yeah.
For example, if there is on-site in Germany or somewhere, if your team is traveling, then offshore team also will be there in India. So that team will join from the through WebEx or any kind of a mode, video
Okay.
call like that they can join. So
Yeah.
our consultants and project manager, and as part of kickoff, maybe our program or delivery manager, who is the
Okay.
senior to who the the project manager will report to somebody, right? Maybe delivery
Yeah.
manager
Okay.
or somebody. Yeah, everybody will join. And from the business side, they will select, for example, among the all company people. Okay, for example, purchasing team, they have 10 plants. 10 plants, they have some 50 people are working in the purchasing. So from the
Yeah.
50
Purchasing
people, they will
organization. Yeah.
a purchasing team, and stores also there are some 40 people working. From this
Yeah.
90 people, they will select some 3 people from purchasing, and some 3 people from inventory they will select as a core
Okay.
team members. So
Oh,
these
that
six
side.
people, yeah, they said these 6 people will travel along with us from blueprint to till go live.
Okay.
So they don't do their regular work mostly.
Okay.
They will completely focus on SAP implementation and giving suggestions and asking concerns and getting proper solutions. These people will become as a key users once the implementation is completed. These
Okay.
people will be considered, the core team members will be considered as a key users. Means
Okay.
they will give the training to
Some
end
word you are
users.
using, 14 member, core member or something you are using. 14. I'm hearing the
Okay.
word 14.
Okay, it's not 14, it's a core team. Core team. Can you read this one?
Yeah, core team. Okay. Because the term I'm getting is a 14 like that. 14.
Okay,
That's
okay,
fine.
it's a core team. Okay,
Yeah.
I will
Got it. Got it. Ganesh.
yeah. So we will have all the blueprint document will be prepared. Okay, and in the finally what solution we are providing. It's a legal document. What are the solutions we are providing? Everything will be mentioned in the blueprint. and that blueprint document will be signed off by the business. Okay, once everything is signed off, then it will go to realization. So
You
in
said
the
to be
realization,
means like, what we need to do some extra, right? To be.
yeah, to be only the blueprint, actually to be blueprint, the BPD almost same. Okay, but only thing is that to be, once we understand the as is, we will prepare one rough to be document.
Draft copy, okay.
Yeah, draft copy. That draft can be as a PowerPoint presentation or something we prepare, and we give the presentation to them. I will explain in the pages wise when you go to the pages.
No problem. Yeah.
Okay, then what is gap list? Everything I can explain. Then realization. In realization, this is the way where you utilize your all of your knowledge, like configuration, SPRO, material creation. All these knowledge will be applied in this realization phase. Okay. So mostly whatever you have learned with respect to SAP course, that will be utilized in this realization phase only.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Okay, here only be there, the developments will be there, and function specification preparation. Okay.
Yeah.
And key user training, we give the training to the users. Okay. Then based on that, they will perform the user acceptance testing. Before that, we have to check all authorizations, user IDs, everything is available, and provide to the key users. Okay, whether they have the proper user access. All these data will be activities will be happening in the realization phase only.
Realization. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, then finally the final preparation. Okay, final preparation also actually depends on project thing. For example, in the latest projects, what we are doing. Okay, this creation of upload programs and testing of upload programs. These activities also we are preparing. These two also we are preparing before
Even realization level.
Yeah, realization level only we are finishing, and here also uploading data, master data, and cutover data in quality system. Okay, so these things also we are doing here itself, because realization is the biggest phase.
Oh yeah, that's the longest phase.
Yeah. For example, if you see my current project, in the current project, our realization was started somewhere in the month of March.
Okay.
March or April, I think. Still, we are going the realization phase only.
Okay. Still realization.
Yeah. More than 6 months.
Yeah.
Still,
we have
creating
material database, vendor database, such a
1.5 months. 1.5 months. Still, we have 1.5 months. Already 6 months. So around 7 months, we have done the realization phase.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, Ganesh. In this phase, like as you mentioned, like you always go there, their client place, you stay with them.
Yes. Mostly, the two things, mostly we will go there and completely stay. Okay. That is one model. And second model is we go and, for example, kick off as is discussions, everything client place. Blueprint preparation can be done at our company, our place. Okay. Blueprint preparation after submitting any kind of clarifications also can be done in offline. Okay. Yeah, this year everything is offshore only because of COVID. Okay, because of COVID, everything is happening from offshore. Normal projects, I'm saying end-to-end blueprint to go live completely on-site. I have seen, I did 2 projects in similar way. Okay, and so even the another one also, the realization. What we have done, we went to blueprint, we went multiple trips, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we have completed it and we came back. Okay, and configuration we have done in our place. Okay, and when we start the developments, before starting developments, to explain the screens and what kind of processes, We went there and we stayed for 1 week and explained everything,
Okay.
and then we came back.
Okay.
SIT we have done at our place. Okay, and key user training and UAT everything we did at the client place. Okay,
Okay.
we went for
What about
we
SIT
went for
means? You said a unit testing means what exactly you cover unit testing?
unit testing will be like only the basic material creation, PO creation,
Okay.
PO created,
Okay.
vendor created. Okay, such kind of a things only we do like that. But when
Okay.
it comes to SAT, we go for a mostly scenario based testing. Especially we
Okay.
focus on the integration testing, like which
Yeah.
MM to SD, or else
Yeah.
any third party system. If you're using that testing, we all
Yeah.
do that one. And also we do mostly the scenario based also we can go. But when it comes to UAT, almost SAT script and UAT script will be same. But UAT 100% we need to cover all the scenarios.
Yeah.
Like end to end, from where we
Yeah.
start buying and from where we end it, everything we do that.
But unit testing is a very limited. You said just material, all this.
Yeah,
Oh,
unit testing
but
is basic
integration
things.
sets with, am I right?
Yeah,
For
unit
example, SD model, like LE model and finance model, all these things.
yes, all these things, and also if you have any third party interface, that also we do. Okay, so unit testing will be done in the development, and system integration testing will be done in the quality system. System integration and UAT both will be done in quality system.
Oh, quality system. Yeah, quality you will do or somebody will be there. I know that we develop,
Everything
but
will,
we may not check, but somebody independent guy will check them, right?
no, quality also we only take care. The quality system will be given by the basis team. Okay, but the quality also we only handle. Only production we don't touch. Okay, means we don't do any transactions. We upload masters. We upload. We move all configurations. You already got an idea about what is transport request, everything, right?
Yes, yeah, got it. Yeah.
Mm.
I've done it all STO for the company to company, even plan to plan. Both scenarios end to end. I've ran through that. Means I created completely from the scratch to until that. Yeah. Even including like creating general ledger accounts. I've not used the existing YCO is there, no, already the standard 1710. But I created my own ledger accounts also.
Okay.
Yeah. Even sales configuration for the intra-company transfers, like STOs, stock transfer order for that sales organizer I created, and both. Yeah.
Okay.
Almost 3-4 systems we executed same thing. As I said, like my 3 friends are there. When I'm doing myself, then we implement that their systems and another system, like that. The process we repeat, every process we repeats with other systems also. So that way, I'm learning very quick. It means like I'm also teaching them rather than you can say that I'm teaching them and explaining that. So that way, I'm like I'm on the job practicing myself and learning gaps. And as you know that when you come across, we have a lot of problems during configuration, and we may get a different errors. So how to fix the errors? Almost I'm very confident now debugging and like fixing the errors. Any errors, either finance, sales, or anything, material.
Okay, that's good actually. That will give a more confidence to you.
Yes, Ganesh. Yeah, I can build it from the scratch and like company code to end to end business partners, business partner functions, like checking like what are the checkings we need to do. Yeah, but I made documentation also so that it's very difficult to remember one time, but I made a documentation so that I can go through review myself all the time. Yeah. Yes, Ganesh. Sorry, yeah, you can go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So in the realization, we do this until UAT. Okay.
Yeah.
And the business, we ask all the how many materials you have, how many vendors you have. Okay. How many purchasing for record. That data we ask them. So we ask them at least provide 60% data for integration testing. Okay. 60 or 40% like that. And
what about SIT means? That is integration testing. SIT means
system integration testing.
Okay, maybe you can write that. It helps. Even UAT also. Anyway, we know that user acceptance everywhere is common.
SAT means system integration testing.
This is the client,
User,
right? User acceptance testing is the client acceptance.
yeah, user acceptance testing. So SAT, UAT both will be done in quality client, quality system, and okay. So the unit testing will be done in the development system. That I will explain the landscape and all. You would have
No
idea.
problem.
So the final preparation. The final preparation, what we do is we upload the data, master data, everything. The final master data will come. So for SAT, we ask them at least 50% of data need to be provided. Okay, for UAT, we ask them at least 90% of data needs to be provided, 90 or 100 if possible. Okay.
Yeah, I have some question, Ganesh, in this. Like
Yeah, please.
material master. I know that we may not create manually, but we will download SAP standard material Excel spreadsheets. We'll plug in everything. Like how you do something, some automation you do that, or because manual creation may not possible, but I mean possible means like one or two we can create. Like if it's thousands of materials, it's a very difficult. But how you are interfacing existing their data and putting into our SAP format.
Yeah, actually, either we follow LS&W, okay, or else we follow BAPI. Okay, we create a program. With BAPI, we create a program, and the template we provide to the business, and business has to download, or else they have to fill in the template which we have provided. I will show you that data.
Okay. Just because I come across what I did as a part of like as I said, Delhi people, I converted the data from ECC to HANA. I tried some materials for that, how to convert from ECC to that, and also I've converted like the mass transportation, like adding like putting all different materials created in Excel spreadsheet and uploading into the HANA system. That is also done, means using SAP help manual. These are the things here.
Okay.
Even I'm putting in BP roles also, BP roles, all these things.
Okay, you're learning S/4HANA, right? So that it is
I'm learning S/4HANA only.
Yeah, that's why you have knowledge on these things. Okay.
Yeah.
Upload of master data and upload of master data in production. Upload of cutover. See, once we go to the final preparation, means almost the production server is ready, UAT is completed, and authorization is completed. Everything we finish it, right? So now here what you do is the data business will share the 100% data. The program's already working fine. Upload program, either you have done the LS&W or else you created BAPI program with the help of a BAP. Whatever you have done, the data will be filled in this template, and then we will upload here. Okay. So you can see this go live is happening on June 25th, but ideally the data like preparing data and all the consolidated again verification of data and uploading in master data in production system, uploading cutover data in production system. These things may happen somewhere somewhere in the June, just before June 20 or like that only it can happen. Okay.
Can you repeat that word? Can you explain, Ganesh? Cutover period. Cutover. Just the word.
Yeah, I will explain that. Okay. For example, 24th June. Maybe they may keep.
Final preparation is 11th June, 24th June, and it's the overlaps in between this.
No overlap. I just done.
Yeah, you are changing. Okay.
I just changed the dates based on the latest projects. Okay. Yeah, these presentations are prepared based on initial projects. Now, now the latest projects we are getting the more methodology like Earlier what happens, the data SAT time, still the master data we didn't have at least 20% also, but currently we are projecting to the client team, we need at least 60% master data by system integration testing, okay, at least 90% data by UAT, like that we are putting in advance, okay, so that the final preparation phase is very narrow, okay, we are having very narrow time, okay.
Ganesh, can you put in a presentation format because it's a very small screen?
Yeah, I'm going to keep it. 18. Let's keep 17. Okay. So till June 17th realization, for example, if we take it, so 18 to 24, we will keep it as a final preparation. So why I decrease final preparation stays? Earlier, the upload programs and getting data verification quality, upload again in quality, all those things we used to do in the final preparation. Okay, but based on the latest project, even our current project, the upload master, everything we are finishing before SAT itself. Okay. So 60% of data upload during SAT, 90 to 98%, 95% data we are uploading during UAT. So the same programs are working fine, templates are fine, everything is fine. The business have added just few more materials, so that that verification, that templates we are directly uploading in the production. So that here I decrease the duration. Okay. So total final preparation when you take 18th to 24th. So I gave the 20 to 24th as a cutover period. What we do, what we tell the business, whatever your final open purchase orders, like you know what is open PO?
Yeah.
What do you know about?
Open means that's already is created, am I right?
No, actually we ordered but not fully received.
Yeah, means is just PO is created but not fully.
Not fully received. No, we created PO and we sent to the vendor, but materials are not fully received.
Okay, still for example, it is in the transition stage. Okay.
No. We ordered 100 quantity. The vendor has not given single piece. That also we consider as a open purchase order. Okay. And we ordered 100 quantity. The vendor has given 60 and 40 is going to come after June 25th. Maybe somewhere July 10th it will come. So then we call it as a 40 open purchase order. So what are these open purchase orders? Vendor is going to send the materials for the purchase order maybe 28th June or 10th July or August 5th. Anytime after go live. Okay, we are going to get that kind of materials. He will come with the PO, but at that time we already implemented SAP, right? So how can you receive? For example, he received that this is the PO, PO so and so. For example, PO 10023. Okay, this is the PO number. This is the 20 pieces. The vendor came with that PO. So then from where you don't have that SAP PO, right?
Yeah,
so,
correct.
That's why as part of cutover, we need to get all the details from the business. How many POs are open? Open means vendor is going to give you the material maybe June 29th or July 10th or July 15th. Anytime he may come and give to you. Okay. So these kind of things, how many POs you have. So then the business need to fill the template. Yes, this is the PO. The old PO number we can store in somewhere our reference number in the PO just for tracking purpose. The old PO number we can store it. The initial days that old PO number will have a value because it's not a completely fresh PO, right? Vendor will come with 10023, but in SAP we created something 790012. So just that linkage we do at our reference field.
Reference PO. Okay. Old number. Okay.
Yeah, something in the PO header we will have a field called our reference or your reference. Some fields will be there. There we can just capture for the tracking purpose. Okay.
1 second, Ganesh. I have sorry for interrupting. You mentioned that this during this process, even that purchasing the client, he still will purchasing, the activity is still going on, right? As normally the existing the means it's not SAP, other process they're going. Whatever system they had earlier, they will continue until this new system is implemented or new system we provide that.
Yes, if they continue using, So what we say is till 19th June, okay,
Yes.
they can continue. From 20th June onwards, we need to almost stop their old system, but
Okay.
90% is
Got it.
stoppage or 80% is stoppage, but not
Okay.
fully stoppage. Okay.
Okay.
So this cutover period, what is the use of cutover period? This 20th to 24th, we used to, it's like a transition stage. So
Okay. Got it.
yeah,
Got it. Yeah.
yeah, 19th evening we ask them provide your all your open POs as a final. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
20th onwards, you should not create any new PO in your old system.
One system. Got it. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, you should not create anything in the old system. In
Okay.
very urgent cases or something cases, if you create, immediately you have to create in SAP also.
Direct. Okay.
Because till 19th, whatever open POs available, we already upload in SAP system on 20th, 19th midnight only.
Yeah.
Okay, 19th midnight at 20th morning, we upload everything. So 20th onwards, we have to start using SAP mostly. But
Okay.
it's not possible, right? Because first time they started. So
Yeah.
every day they're getting 100 POs, maybe 20 POs, 30 POs, they can create with SAP.
Yeah.
But still they use that old system only because 80 POs will be created. So that 80 POs again we need to create in SAP. 21st,
Okay.
SAP we created 50 and their system 50. Okay.
Okay.
22nd, they created like the 23rd, SAP
Okay.
created 90, their system
Yeah.
created
No, it's 10. Yeah.
10.
Like that. Okay.
Yeah, when it comes to 24th, no need to create anything in their system. Directly
Excellent.
we
Yeah.
can create the first SAP system, the completely the whole of their whole system. Okay.
Got it.
Sometimes mostly the 19th only we target to close their old system, but
Okay.
some parallel things can happen 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. So
Okay.
it's like a backlogs, all the backlogs, everything need to finish, and 24th night we should finish everything. Okay.
Okay.
So that 25th June we are going. So officially, say 25th June is a live transaction. Okay. But actually you have to understand that actual thing was already done on 18th only. We have done our first production transaction.
Yeah. Production transaction. Yes. Yeah.
First production transaction we have done on the 18th June itself.
Yeah.
Okay. And PO creation, everything was done on 20th, 21st, 22nd itself. But
Yeah.
what
Correct.
is what is happening in 25th? 25th is like a live, means morning 9:30, the purchasing person or the sales person supposed to send an
Yeah.
invoice. That invoice,
Yes.
same invoice we are sending on 25th June as a live. Okay.
Live. Yeah.
But in case of 21st, what can happen? 21st, he may post the invoice of 20th.
Yeah.
Okay. 22nd, he may post the invoice of morning 9 o'clock invoice, he may post in the afternoon 3 o'clock, because still the backlog is there. Okay.
Yeah.
So but 25th June, the morning, what thing they posted, that is the live transaction. There will not be the old system anymore, and they will use their current the SAP system for their regular operation.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
Okay, that is the go live thing. So official first transaction production system, mostly as a sentiment purpose, they do the sales transaction. Okay.
Okay.
Sales transaction, because sales is like a revenue, right?
Yes. Correct. Yeah.
Purchasing is like expenses. So the revenue
Expenses.
transaction will be done first, and the
Yeah.
respective print check whatever they are sending to the customer, that then they will print purchase order related. So that is the process, how the project happens overall. Okay.
Yeah.
After go live, based on the agreement, 1 month or 45 days, we will do the on-site support, that we call it as a hypercare support. Means many issues will come.
But
Users will do a
this
lot
is
of
a hypercare is between 25th June only, or
from 25th June to maybe August 1st or something like that, based on agreement. Okay, at least 1 month and we have to support, and some 30 days or 25 days or 20 days on-site support needs to be provided. Okay.
okay.
So the based on this on-site support, after that we hand over the project to the support team. Okay.
Yeah.
Why do we call it as hypercare? Because during this phase we get more issues, users will do a lot of mistakes. Okay.
Yeah.
That mistakes will slowly come down because they will have some panicness, right? First time they're using, and they forget some few things. Okay, they remember few things. There are such kind of things can happen, so that it will be like that. Okay.
Got it. Yeah. But after hypercare, you said is 1 month, then is a support team. Just one or people will support if Any
That hypercare
issues
is,
that?
the hypercare is purely like agreement, 20 days.
Okay.
First month end is enough, or else 45 days, 30 days, whatever the business agreement. So
Yeah.
because during hypercare, the consulting team, for example, there are two
Mhm.
consultants are there. Maybe one consultant will go back, one
Mhm.
consultant will be there for hypercare.
Okay.
Okay, or else they have a multiple plants, maybe one plant, main plant, the one consultant will be there, another
Mhm.
some other plant, another consultant will go there and find out.
But support one person will be there forever for at least because this
Yeah,
once
later
you give
support.
the client to them, but one support team will be there for example from our company side, or else like they can hire somebody also.
Yeah, the support, for example, coming to support, if the support also given to our company, then we hand over to our support team. There will be a support team who will work on only support. Maybe one company or three companies or four companies they will support, not only one company, because one company may get 20 tickets, another company maybe 5 tickets.
Yeah.
So they will work for all the companies. So we hand over to the support team. If they give the
But
support to us, mostly initial support will be given to us only, first 1 year or something. 1 year, a 5 years agreement, a 2 years agreement, something.
okay.
After 2 years, they may think for taking their own consulting team, or else they will change the client to another client they will give. Okay,
Okay.
these things can happen.
But how the training, like for example, you have developed a SAP new process for them.
Mhm.
But are you means when you are giving training to them at the realization level, you give training, and even the support level, you give the training somebody. For example, you are coming out that support team
See
from that,
here.
like so they are giving to somebody. You are
Mhm.
giving training to them, or as a part of like knowledge transfer, KPIs, or what do you call that?
Okay, let me tell you. See here, the key user training will be given by us.
Yeah.
Okay, this is given to that core team members. Okay,
Okay.
here we will have end user training.
Yeah, individual training. Okay.
This is by key users.
Only key users. Okay. Got it.
Key users will give the end user training. We don't give mostly. Maybe some
Okay.
projects, maybe they ask us to give. Okay,
Okay.
end user training to the that activity will happen. And after go live, yes, we will do the transfer production system, official first
But do you
transaction
prepare
to
any
production system.
documents for training for this one at the
Yes, yes,
realization level only?
yes. Hypercare, hypercare support. Okay, then latter part. Okay, I can give like go live and hypercare support.
Yeah.
Okay. June 25th to maybe 1st August. Okay, so hypercare support. Later we hand over to support team.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, this is the way we have. We can build down to the individual things.
Mhm.
So the main activities in blueprint phase, like I mentioned, that participate in kickoff meeting. In kickoff meeting from IT team, the accounts manager, program manager, who is that one, then project manager, and all the consultants.
Yeah.
Mostly for functional consultants will be there.
Mhm.
And from client team, they will have a higher management.
Okay.
Just I use the word called higher management. It can be factory head or anybody can be there.
Yeah.
And they will keep one project manager who will handle completely all the process owners. Who is the
Yeah.
process owner? Process owners are mainly like managers in that stream, like
Yeah. Okay.
purchasing manager, logistics manager, finance manager. All these
Mhm.
people will be process owners.
Yeah.
And the core team members, like I told you, right? They have
Yeah.
some 80 or 100 employees. From
Yeah.
them, they will pick some 5-6 people who have good knowledge, good experience. Maybe they will also check if this guy has any SAP experience prior to this.
Experience. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, if they worked on SAP end user, okay,
Yeah.
so that they will prefer, because he can have a more idea, right? So he
Yeah.
can.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah, in my old company, we are printing automatically. Why should I do manual? Can you do automate? Such kind of questions will come if he has a knowledge.
Correct. Correct. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so after kickoff meeting, we have these activities like I mentioned, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we will give some projects with level 0 training. Level 0 training is like what is SAP logon, how does it look like, how to log in.
Yeah.
Okay, if you give 3 times wrong, it will be locked. Such kind of basic things we tell them. Okay, and like I mentioned that the to be presentation.
You will give that to the client them, right? Level 0 training.
Core team members only.
Okay.
Maybe process owners also will attend. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Then business walkthrough presentation, like the to be, the whatever as is discussions, right? So
Yeah.
we prepare one presentation and we give to them. So this is what we understand, and this is what we are going to map in SAP. Is it fine or any reasons, any changes? Then they will say okay, or else they will raise some concerns. Okay, or else we need to explain them like, okay, you do, you can do like this. The Q&A sessions will be happening during the presentation. Okay. Okay, once the presentation is over and they are aligned, okay, this is what we are going to have, this is the system, then we start preparing the blueprint document. Blueprint document will be like Word document, okay, where we keep all the processes, like what is the organization structure, how many plants, how many storage locations, okay, and how many material types, okay, how many PR document types, how many PO document types, okay, what are the number ranges, all that information we keep it in the blueprint document. I will show you one sample blueprint document. I gave many blueprint documents also, right, to you? I think you would
I've gone through Ganesh. Good, actually, very good, actually.
Yeah, and KDS, key data structure, you would have seen the key data structure also. Key data structures are mainly like what we are configuring, we are keeping in that Excel sheet. That is only a reference document for us to do the configuration. Okay. The gap list is like what are the developments. So the developments will be driven from the gap list only. For example, business wanted to print their logo based purchase order, which we cannot do in SAP, so that we consider as a gap. Okay. And they have some third party system. Whenever they do the goods receipt, they want to send that material quantity, goods receipt time, and who the person who has done the goods receipt, the recipient. These 6 details they want to send to some system. That system, some management will verify it. Okay, so then we need to build an interface. Okay, we have to create outbound IDOC or something, and then output type. So system will send the goods receipt status. That is a gap. So whatever the gaps will become our developments. Okay. All the
this
gaps
also you will collect during blueprint level only, no?
Yes, all the blueprint level. Because when you prepare the blueprint, you already come to know that how many developments are required. 80% of clarity will come, but 20% is, right? Later
on the
part,
job you'll know that while doing will come.
Some changes and something business forgot or something we didn't understand properly. Okay, later part it will be added. Okay. At some point of time, our project team also allowed to add new things. Later part, if they really ask at the UAT time also, that's very sensitive stage. Until SIT, okay, somewhat we accept, but later also if they're adding new things, then the project management team will put strictly that we consider as a change request, and we have to go for a new billing.
The expensive, no, for us to add new feature.
Not only expensive, but also that will impact the project plan also, because of the new
time
things.
and money, as a both, manpower.
Manpower impact also. The technical team say that one, these are all new requirements. Because of this, I don't have this much manpower now. I already allocated four people for your project. Now we are asking 25 man days. Okay, so I cannot do now. These kind of all things happen if you get any new requirements at this point of time.
Okay. Because I finished PMP just I think it's 3.5 months back. I spent 2.5 months on PMP certification. So though I have a lot of experience project manager, but the PMP will explain so many terminologies, like as you mentioned, all these things.
Okay.
It's a business blueprint time, like how we can plan for the kickoff meetings, stakeholder meetings. We call it stakeholder meetings.
Okay. So the roles already like explain that participating in kickoff meeting as a consultant, what you do.
Both sides,
Yeah, you have already gone through, right? Mostly we discussed this.
Roles of functional consultant.
And you know the landscapes also, right?
Yeah, just you can have a look here. Just
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
can explain it here.
Okay. So we keep it as one configuration testing client, configuration client. Okay. I think, configuration testing.
Typically, we have three landscapes, right? Development, quality, and production.
Quality and production. Within that development or within the quality, we can have multiple clients based on the requirement. Okay.
Okay.
So the first one
Why
we
they
keep
are
it
calling
for
the client Ganesh?
which one?
Why they call as the client, development client, quality assurance client?
So the overall they call it as a landscape. Okay, that you
Okay.
understand, right? The
Yeah.
overall system we call it as a landscape only, and
Yeah.
each one the development, quality, production across IT system the same follow-up will be there. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so the development, quality, production, that's clear, right? Irrespective
Yeah.
of SAP, anything. Okay,
Yeah.
and client-wise, what SAP has put the definition-wise, if you see it, the SAP client is the highest hierarchical
Correct.
organization unit within an SAP
Yeah.
system that contains master records and tables and all. So the SAP
Correct.
put that client as a, we can say like the client level means that is the highest hierarchy. Let me give
Yeah.
a best example.
Yeah.
Okay. For example, material master description is a client level.
Yeah.
It's not the company code level. It's more than the
Okay.
company code. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the definition wise, you can say that SAP client is the highest hierarchical organizational unit within an SAP system that contains master records and tables. The data
Okay.
entered at client level is valid for all organizational units. Each client
Yeah.
can have one or more company codes. Okay, plans
Yes.
and locations, but
Correct.
there will be. So if you see that, we always think the company code the header. Okay,
Yeah. Correct.
purchasing organization, the second level, plans at the lower level. After that,
Yeah.
storage locations. But
Yeah.
client is the biggest for all
Yeah. Top
those
level.
things.
Yeah.
So
Top. Yeah.
exactly. See, in one client we can have 100 company codes.
Yes.
Okay, because in same client system you can create multiple company codes with reference to the different businesses, or else different countries. Same business in different countries also we consider as different company codes. Okay, mostly one country, one company code.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
one business, one company code.
On
For
business
example,
on company.
yeah, Reliance Digital, Reliance Mobile.
Yeah.
Okay, for example, Reliance Digital or else Reliance Communications. Both are two different company codes because the
Correct.
business is different. Okay,
Correct. Yeah.
but the client is the overall the system where multiple company codes will be available. The definition wise, what I have read, right? Okay, that is the SAP definition. Okay,
Okay.
so we keep it as one is for only configuration. Okay, one is for only for configuration, that we call it as a, maybe we call it as a golden client. Okay, so only configuration will be done, and second one will be for ABAP development. ABAP will use that system, and another one is unit testing. So unit testing, so if you make any configuration changes, you have to move to unit testing with SCC1. I explained in my video also.
Yeah.
You would have seen that. Okay, we use SCC1 to move any transport request from this system to this system. Okay.
That
ABAP
means we
development.
have within development, we have a three system configuration is separate, ABAP development, unit testing.
Yes, we have three different clients. Okay, so there are, if you see the transport request, we will see the two types. One is customized request, another one is workbench request. Okay, so customized request means that is within the client specific. For example, if you make any changes to the configuration, that you have to move with SCC1 transaction to this client. Otherwise, this configuration changes we cannot see here.
Oh, we can't see any unit testing. Okay.
Yeah, but ABAP developments are mostly workbench requests. Means all are cross client. So you also, when you make some kind of changes, you get like cross client. Okay, what is cross client? Okay, you just tell me what do you know about customizing request and workbench request?
You are asking this?
Yeah,
Can you
I'm
repeat
asking
this?
you. Yeah, what do you know about customizing request, customized request and workbench request?
Workbench, I'm not aware, but configuration anyway we will do as per the business requirement. Like how many plans we need, how many purchase organizations, and storage locations, all we'll do that. Materials and vendors and everything we create there. But I don't know about.
Okay, what do you know about transport request?
A transport request, like is whenever we create whenever you do some transaction, it stores in that particular transport. For example, if you create any purchase order, then it stores into that particular transport. The transport order means belongs to that particular company code, like that.
Okay. Whenever you do the configuration, there will be pop-up will come. It's that is called transport request. Okay, you can check my video again. There are two types of transport requests. One is workbench, another one is customized transport request. Mostly the function consultants, 90% of configurations are coming under customizing request. Okay. The ABAP, the program changes, everything will be workbench request. Okay. Workbench requests are cross-client. For example, if ABAP make any changes here, that changes immediately visible here and here also. Okay. But if functional make any config changes here, that's a customized request, right? So until he moves manually to SCC1 with SCC1, it will not be available.
There is a command called SC.
There is a transaction code called SCC1. SCC1.
Okay, SCC1. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So you can check my transport request video.
I will see that. Yeah, I will see after this. Yeah.
Okay. So you will come to know that one. What is the customized request? What is workbench request? Okay?
This ABAP development, like only is is based on the business requirement, right? Generally, SAP we have certain kind of features. In any additional features we may need, then you work with the ABAP guys, and they will make some changes, like whatever we request. Then
I used one word called gap analysis, right? Okay, based on the
gap analysis.
Yeah, based on the gaps, we will find out how many customized forms are required, how many custom forms, like how many forms required, how many reports required, how many interfaces required. Okay, enhancements required. Based on that, we prepare the function specification. Based on the function specifications, ABAPers will prepare this development.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Got it. That means you always work with the one-to-one close by.
Yes.
But how many people will be the ABAPers? Typically one or two?
No, depends on the module, right?
Project, how many functional consultants will be there? I'm talking about only MM side, maybe SD side. And,
two people will be there. Okay, mostly two people. And ABAPers maybe 4 people for all MM, SD, FI, everything. Maybe 3 or 4.
Okay, for all change. Okay.
Because they are not like a module specific.
Okay.
They need to work for anyone. Okay.
Anyone, yes. ABAPers, yeah, they can develop. Yeah.
Okay,
got it. Yeah.
Okay. So then the quality. Okay, we ask basis to move. We have to release the transport request, and then we need to move to quality. If you watch my transport request video, you will get the details more.
Okay. The transport request means when you move something from one place to another place, then it generates some transport request.
Yeah, whenever you make changes, transport request will be generated, and then we need to move to each system. Otherwise, it's like a vehicle. The load of config changes or program changes will be loaded in a transport request that we move to another system.
Another system, okay. I'll watch it.
So here we do the unit test. System integration testing we do here. Okay, and UAT also we do in the same system.
Okay, both either acceptance and integration. Integration means like, for example, like one from the MRP request, maybe the request comes in a different form, like production or some within the purchase procurement team. From the purchase requisition to end to end, right? Until invoice verification, that is called integration, am I right?
Yes.
Complete.
That also integration. Okay, that's also if you are using any third-party system. Okay, that also we can use it. That one. I can use integration testing as part of my video. I think we can utilize for we can utilize for UAT we do here. Maybe key user training. Key user training and UAT also we do here in this system.
Okay. Can you write this one, some code user transaction code, when to do some configure changes? So moving into unit testing, you said some transactional code. Yeah, maybe you can add further.
Which one?
You said from any changes in a configuration, if at all I want to test unit testing, then you said you need to move from configuration to unit testing using some SE.
SCC one that is available in transport request video. You just watch that.
I'll see. Yeah.
Okay, in that video I explained everything.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
So I'll see that.
Yeah. In the quality, from quality, after that we move to production. After final during final preparation, we move that one. Okay.
That moving means like a data means moving entire data to the production system, or
data means the config data, whatever you have done in SPRO. Okay, what is available in the program, that one. We are not moving materials, materials, purchase orders and all, not transaction data and master data. We move the configuration data, like plans.
How it will happen? You said by transport order, right? By, do you have anything like, how we, for example, how we create a purchase order, purchase requisition? Similarly, you move from development client to quality client by going some transport order. Similarly, quality to production. Is there any transactional code, or like how you move it? Like you physically move the data. ABAPers will take care. Just
one second. You need to understand what is configuration, what is program, what is master data, what is transaction data.
Yes.
Okay. These four things we can majorly discuss.
Yeah.
Configuration, plant, material types, purchase order types, and whatever you had, and OBYC, the configuration things, everything comes SPRO. Most of the things are configuration, all are configuration, and that will be stored in a transport request. Mostly it will be customized transport request.
Correct.
Okay? Customizing related transport request. ABAP will make programs, forms they create, the interfaces they do, or enhancements they do, everything stored in a workbench request. Okay.
Even IDOCs also ABAPers will do, or we will do that?
That is 50-50. If it is pure standard, mostly ABAPers no need. We can do on our own. If there is some enhancements are required and all, then we need to do. But the setup, the SM59 RFC setup, everything will be done by basis. Okay. Which system we need to call, right? That all will be done. So the configuration changes, program changes, this through transport request. Okay. Transport request. From here to here, we use SCC1. Okay. For example, okay, let me do this.
Yeah.
Okay. From here, okay. Here to here, we do SCC1. Okay. I think M is good.
Yeah, that small it helps. Yeah.
Okay. From here to here, we use SCC.
Yeah.
C1.
Oh, SCC1. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. This is the transaction we do. For development to quality, we don't do. It will be done by basis. Okay. They have a different thing, the script and all. SAP standard T code wise, they have STMS.
Oh, STMS. Okay.
Okay. STMS transaction will be there. Okay. So development to quality, after the development to production. Actually, ideally, it will be like development to production only. It won't be not. It's not like the arrow, just for understanding. But ideally, because why the base config changes are happening here only, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, because whatever configurations you are doing, everything you are making here only.
Here only,
So the
correct.
changes will come here only. It's not like if you say quality to production, then for example, here one, here something I put is one, the same one will come here, same one will come here.
Yeah,
It's not like here one I can keep two here and here two. It won't be like this, because this is only source always.
correct. Yeah.
So this is the way how we can do that one. STMS will be used. Okay, the same STMS they
Abappers
can
will
use.
do the, sorry, the basis guys will do that.
Yes, basis will do that transfer.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the way how the transfers happen from one system to another system.
My brother is basis consultant. Yeah.
Okay, they will have night shifts, many times upload
majority night shifts only.
night shifts and
Working
all. Yeah.
HP DSEX. Earlier he
Okay.
was working for Mahindra. Earlier he was before that he was an Accenture and IBM. But now
Which country?
He's in Bangalore only.
Okay, India.
Yeah, my own brother means
Okay. Okay, so this is the way how it works.
Yeah.
And okay, we'll go to that. You can watch the video so that you can get understanding.
No problem. I can watch. Yeah, just if you give some idea, that's then based on that I will enhance my skills. Not an issue. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we need to remove the.
I think you can erase because I use Zoom a lot actually.
I'm GoToMeeting fan.
Maybe you like GoToMeeting. Yeah. Zoom is okay, but it's all right.
Okay. So activities like once server is reserved, system to be verified, and then we start the configurations. Okay, this is realization. Okay, really we have the realization, right? So we start the configuration, and then we move to the testing client, and then we do the basic development, basic unit testing we do. Okay. Basic
Here
unit
is
testing.
Ganesh, here like creating material master. I just said they have client having already some master data in some other form, but we need to convert that into our SAP form level, maybe forms or like.
That is for
the
that is for the uploadings and all. Yes, that is for uploading. But the bulk data and all, they need to have any kind of a tool they can download and keep it in our format. Okay, because our material description, they may maybe product description in their name. Okay, so we need to understand that what kind of data they have. Okay, what kind of naming. Okay, that we can do. So detailed level 2 training to core team members, releasing the transfer system integration testing. Okay, here only we can do the cleansing.
Cleansing.
Cleansing of master data. Okay, and upload masters. Okay, upload master data. Development smart forms reporting and all. Upload master data. Test.
This instead creating master data, maybe you do some sample one, couple of you create manual and see that after configuring.
Yes, we do. That is already we have done in unit testing, right?
Oh, unit testing. Just to ensure that.
Creating master data for unit testing. Okay. That all we do that one. Here, this is the programs wise we do the upload programs. Okay. Test upload programs.
Cleansing means like is a cleaning data, right?
If you see the data migration, that's a common project terms in all kind of thing. Across all, it's not specific to.
Correct. Cleansing is
cleansing and extraction, cleansing, duplicate removing, all that stuffs are the data migration parts. Okay, upload master data. Okay, upload master data. And
you said test upload programs. That is called ABAP. That is during gap analysis we found something, so that's the programs. Test upload programs.
Yeah, we have to create a programs, right? Whether it is LSMW or else we created a new BAPI programs. Okay. Supporting key users for UAT. They do the they do the unit test, user acceptance testing, right? If they get any issues, we need to support to them. Here again, we upload master data. upload master data, remaining upload master
Anything
data.
left? Okay. Yeah.
Maybe maximum data will be given by client. We ask them by the time of UAT, provide at least 85% or 90%,
Yeah,
like that.
they should provide anything, all the things. Okay.
Okay, that's the thing we do. These are the main activities here.
Okay. This upload master data means anything, right? Whether there's means, as I said, BP means vendor and the customer data, or employee data.
No. That is not all our baby. Our baby will be material.
Material, okay.
Vendor.
But still, we have to create vendor and yeah.
Yeah, maybe purchase info record. If they have any source list. Mostly
source
these
list, yeah.
These kind of master data comes under our MM.
Okay.
Okay. Then the templates.
But you also work with the general ledger accounts, right? Because they
finance
provide for us.
Finance will, yeah, we work because they give GL accounts so that we do the OBYC configuration. But GL accounts creation, everything will be done by, they will take care.
FS00, okay.
Yeah, UT template, SAT template. Okay, I will show you the template. How does it look like?
Okay.
FS and all. So the roles.
Because why I'm asking Ganesh, because I should know that, like, what exactly our functional concerns we do that. Because as a part of training, we may do everything. We may do everything. But
you learn GL, but you don't have to create GL.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
but
you learn
assign, right?
Yeah, you learn customer, but you don't have to create customers. Okay, that's what I wanted to highlight. So the roles also I mentioned, like configuration in golden, golden configuration client, and doing unit testing in testing client. Okay, upload testing and the SAT, performing SAT. Okay, preparing test scripts. Okay, here there is one more point. Preparing test scripts. Okay. We have to prepare the test scripts also, unit testing or SAT mostly. So test scripts and support user acceptance testing.
We have to support. What you said?
Test scripts means the sequence. What, for example, to create a material, what to do? Go to MM01, give material code.
Flow diagram. Okay. Flow steps we have to create test scripts.
Yeah, in Excel sheet, no diagram. Excel sheet we have to give.
Test steps we have to put. Okay.
Okay, these are the roles and of a consultant. You can check this. Whatever we discussed, everything will be covered here. Okay.
But mass data by using LSMM, right? LSMW.
Yeah, LSMW, or else we have to go for a BAPI program.
Okay.
If it doesn't work.
What is the difference between BAPI and ABAP?
That's ABAP. BAPI is a program name. Okay. But it will be handled by ABAPer.
Okay. BAPI is like interface. I've seen BAPI, some of the BAPIs and all.
No. See, ABAP is a module. Okay. They have different kind of a program namings. In that, BAPI is one of them. For your simple understanding, they have a function module. They have a IDOC related program. Okay. They have a BADI. They have module pool, user exit. SAP has given different set of programmings for specific purposes. Okay, BAPI is one of them.
Okay. And ABAP users only, you will use all the BAPI when development, any changes.
Yeah. If you want to create a PO in the backend, we can use BAPI. Okay. If you want to release purchase order in the backend, we use BAPI or function module. Okay. Almost the similar kind of things will be there. Okay. That technically they can use which is suitable.
Okay.
Activities in final preparation, like final master data upload everything in the test system. If still they wanted to do one more load in the test system, they can do it. Okay, or directly upload in the production. And user IDs per end user, the base security team. Okay, authorizations, a GRC team, security team. They create user IDs to end users and assigning of end users. That activities will happen. And
collecting will be done by ABAP person. This basis consult only?
No, actually the sensitive thing, basis will be mainly for
connections, user IDs, okay, connections, uh, system connections, okay,
Okay.
and transport request movement, these things and all come under basis. Connections
Okay.
between systems, like one system to another system connections, or a quality
Okay.
system, you need user ID and all. There is a security module, GRC security. So those people will create the authorization roles. Okay,
But you will give all the things, am I right? I know that they create, but you will provide partner roles, am I right? Like if I go to SAP Help Me portal, I can see all the roles of BP roles, like business partner roles, who can access, how extend, what level. You will give all these BP roles to the security guy, so the security guy will
yeah,
give that.
I don't know why you're using the word of BP. Okay, we
Okay.
give the all authorizations, like purchasing person should have a PO creation access, PO change access. Stores people only should have a PO display. Okay, they
Okay.
should have a Migo transaction. Like that, the roles wise, business roles wise, we will give them. Okay, this is the role, this is the one. Okay, not BP is not a correct word, maybe. Okay, BP means it will generate confusion to that business partner, customer, vendor, and all. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. No worries.
okay.
Yeah,
So
because
here,
that guy has explained that complete process, how to do that, how to
Mhm.
access, how to add that any roles or any access.
Okay,
Yeah, he
okay,
has explained even free application extensively,
okay,
even
okay.
releasing
So,
procedure we can do in SAP, and as well as we can do directly in free applications also. Yeah.
okay, okay. So the BP point is like, let's use for that S4HANA new technology, right? Customer or
Yeah,
vendor,
that's what I'm
everything they
saying.
use BP. Okay, here
Yeah,
what we are talking is about the user authorization roles. Okay, for
yeah,
example, purchasing admin is there. Okay,
yeah.
maybe stores admin or logistics admin is there. We will tell
Mm.
that people, okay, purchase admin, this is purchase admin, one kind of a role is required. He needs ME21N access.
Only
Okay,
certain access. Okay.
he needs ME22N. Okay, he can display the stock. Okay, but
Okay.
he cannot have a Migo transaction. He should not have. Migo
He should not.
access should be available for stores
Mm.
admin. He should not have ME21N access. So that
Correct.
kind of details we will give that one. Okay, I will show you that authorization matrix file so that you can
Yeah.
understand.
Sure. Yeah.
So the security consultant, you know, you understand the difference between security consultant role and basis role, right?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Security will give all authorizations. Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah, roles, authorizations,
Yeah.
those things. Basis will
It's a
do the
basis means
system
the
connection.
transportation data from like
Yeah, that one, and also connection with any third-party system, SM15 and RFC connection. And if you want to send email to vendors, then that connection, the SMTP, the email setup connection. Okay, these things
this
and all come
RFC
under
means between anything like warehouse, right? RFC is uh,
any third-party system. It can be a
yeah,
sales
third party. Yeah,
system,
other than
or it can be a third-party warehouse. Anything. If you want to call and if
yeah,
you want to
okay.
transfer the data, then we need to have that basis will get the logical system and assign to
Assigned
the
to that. Yeah,
yeah, connection, everything they will do it.
because as a part of my just I'm learning now warehouse, so I learned all these things like
Okay, okay.
creating distribution models and logical
Mhm.
system assigning and all. Just I practiced it, but I'm doing just
Mm.
trying to configure now.
Okay,
That's
okay.
it. Go
Okay.
ahead.
As of now, you're clear, right? Any questions you have?
Yeah, I'm clear now. Yeah, almost I'm clear now. You said the
Yeah,
LSM template you have given him, right? This
we will
open
see that.
POs. You
Yeah,
said
template.
open POs means yeah, that's
We will see the
using bold.
templates. Mm.
Yeah,
Mm. So if you watch this video again, you will get some more better clarity.
yeah, that's what I will go through now. I will write it all the points because I want to listen now. That's what I didn't write, so I will go through one more time.
Okay, okay. So the cutover data mainly for MM, we will have open purchase orders and stock. Work orders also may not have. Any service purchase orders, if they have, that you can consider as a the work order. The
that company was using when I was preparing this presentation based on that first implementation, second
Oh, okay.
implementation. They call service purchase orders also. They have some open things.
Yeah, yeah.
In my current project, we have only open PO and open stock. Only two we have.
Stock. These are all you mentioned that the existing means.
No, based on my experience, I put it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hmm.
You are allowing this, right? This open purchase and open work orders, and using the old system until this period. After that, you are stopping them.
Yeah, yeah. That I explained you, right? The concept.
Yes.
Open PO they need to consider from when to when, and later on, if they have any new POs, they will directly create in
They will
SAP.
do. Yes.
Okay.
This open stock means what, Ganesh?
Yeah, open stock means, for example, we put the one word called June 18th, right, in the plan.
Yeah, June we mentioned. Yeah.
For example, we put the 20th June to 24th June as a cutover. We ask them 19th June, okay, night 6 p.m. or sometime, okay. So that point of time, they have actually even they have to put some blackout period also, like they don't do
They
any
should
operation.
not add them, right? Because when you are going this process.
Yeah. When they give, for example, 6 p.m. we put as a deadline to provide the data. So the 6 p.m. means when they decide to provide 6 p.m., maybe 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. no operations. Okay, they can put some holding time, so that's why they can provide the exact data. Okay, you are counting one side, another place somebody is taking the material. Then it's not the correct, right? It will generate inconsistency. Okay, so if really happens, then they need to detect and provide to us. For example, they cannot avoid such a urgency. They have to take some 20 pieces like that. Okay, at that point of time, they need to inform. Okay, they need to detect and give to them. For example, 80 pieces they counted. Okay, but 20 pieces just it was taken by other person. So they need to give 100 pieces to us.
Yeah.
Okay, because 20 pieces were already used. So they have to provide the stock which is available in the warehouse. So that is the open stock. So from 20th onwards, any transaction happens in their system. For example, from 20th, 19th night they have provided, we upload in midnight only, we do that work actually to finish the entire cutover. 20th morning, if they do any kind of goods issues, they have to perform in SAP also.
Yeah.
For example, physically they are sending 20 pieces. See, SAP also they have to send the 20 pieces. Otherwise, physical goods are going. SAP has a lot of stock.
Correct.
Okay, they need to do 20th to 24th. They need to do the backlog kind of a thing. Maybe they may not do in online. They have to do all manual. Manually they will enter, right? 20 pieces we have given to production department. 50 pieces we have given to that department. That sheet will be given to that key user, and key user has to do manually on 20th evening or 21st morning. So they have to do that. So 20 to 24th, it's like a backlog. Okay, pending transaction they need to finish, and also the current transactions. 20th there are transactions happening, 21st transactions are happening, 22nd happening. So that also we need to fill. Finally, by 24th, they should feel like there is no backlog. Everything we finished. Okay. So 25th morning, whatever transaction happened, everything in SAP. There is no manual entry. We entered 20 pieces we sent without SAP. Please post it. We should not have anything like that in 25th June. If they want to issue, use SAP. Maybe half an hour delay or 15 minutes delay. Do slowly, but post in SAP only. That is from 25th June.
But cutover period, that much smaller date is just 4-5 days. Do you think that's enough, or even with more time?
More time also, because based on the volume also they need to decide.
It depends on the size of the project.
Size of the project and all. Even my suggestion, my account to my experience, the cutover period we need to keep as less as we can.
Okay. They will do that. Otherwise,
yeah, if you keep too much time, then what happens? A lot of manual transactions will be there. That's a never-ending story.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. That we need to explain very clearly. 24 days is our target to finish backlog. Use as much as you can SAP system and very less manual transactions. Okay. First 20th we have done 30 manual transactions. 21st it should be some 20, 22nd some 10, 23rd maybe 5. 24th almost 0. So 25th we are 100% 0. So that is what it happens. Okay.
Okay, Ganesh. Got it, Ganesh. Yeah.
Okay, we came here, user IDs and all, cutover data. Okay, the FA cutover, SD cutover and all.
Okay.
In final preparation, like we mentioned, right? How much
Here
cutover
we are
and
not getting warehouse one, warehouse related.
this is purely MM.
Purely MM. Okay. Yes.
Warehouse we can plan. If you want, we can have one more session. I have prepared for warehouse also, right?
Yes, correct. That because people are telling like don't go for just one module all the time. It may not be good. My friend is there in as of now he is in Bangalore. He is my classmate. He is having I think 20 years in supply chain warehouse management. He was a director of I think vice president director of Coca-Cola. He is a supply chain, but he is working even UK and America as of now. He is telling like warehouse is the biggest market in future. That's what he's telling. A lot of demand even for salaries wise, even for a job also it will be there more. But I don't know. I'm not sure that. I think you are both them, right? MM and warehouse profiles. Yeah. Do you have like even warehouse also videos, or you have shared only limited one in this one?
So see, warehouse also I shared you the similar kind of a presentation. Okay. If you have gone through
videos,
that,
you don't have them, right, Ganesh? You have videos also, warehouse management?
Yes, I shared you, right? You took both.
Okay, warehouse I didn't go through. Okay, maybe you can show me.
Okay. Let me check it. You took both, I think so. Or else you said only warehouse.
Yeah, I think you shared only MM. You didn't get warehouse. I didn't get it. Yeah.
Okay, our discussion point is only MM, I think.
I think so, but I don't know what I did. But maybe if you have missed it, you can share it. Otherwise, if you want charge, we can think that way. Okay.
Yeah,
even you can share me that so that I can go through.
Our discussion was only MM, not WM. Okay, I will send you the WM content. You can go through. Later we can discuss about WM. I did 3 WM implementation, 3 full WM implementations, and Germany almost partial I did. 3 WM implementations in Vietnam 1, Malaysia 2.
Okay. Because
So
warehouse also I'm planning, because if you go through my resume, so you can have a look on that. So I added both the contents.
Definitely you can have a WM also. I made very good videos for WM.
Please, that one also if you share.
Sure, I sent you the
maybe
content.
you can take couple of classes, Ganesh, because you can have a like live demo, and so that then you can walk through that maybe.
Sure, we can plan it. First of all, utilize most of the things in the video. Other than that, remaining we can have a sessions.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So this is the final preparation, the activities we have seen, what we do in final preparation. Go live and support, resolution of tickets on day-to-day basis, and monitoring initial tickets, and hand over the project to support team. We give KT, we give the KT and what configuration we have done. Those things and all we do in the after hypercare. After hypercare, after hypercare. The hypercare, at least 1 month we need to do the month-end support.
Okay. What happens is like end users are creating POs and whatever transactions in Amigo or somebody is doing. If you have any problem, then we will resolve them, right?
Yes. Why the hypercare? Hyper means it's like a very new system, right? So every day you will get 20 issues, 30 issues, 40 issues like that. Okay. A few things related to programs. When the programs are some customized programs, when it goes because of lot of load, maybe we may get some kind of performance issues. Because during testing and all, we do some kind of level, right? But here
Yeah,
at a
correct.
time, the same system is being used by different countries or different places by hundreds of people. So then we may face some new issues. Okay, that is mainly hypercare issues, and users will do a lot of mistakes. By mistake, I saved. By mistake, I deleted. By mistake, I entered 100 in place of
Correct.
10. Okay, these kind of many issues will be there.
Okay.
Okay, so operational issues like we can call it as handling issues, system handling issues. By mistake I deleted, by mistake I created, how to delete this one. Okay, by mistake I saved, I gave extra, how to change it. These kind of many things will be there, and the performance issues. Okay, some programs are not that efficient in the back end, but when it goes to production, when the lot of load is there, we are getting a lot of time. The program is taking time to get the output. So these kind of crazy things and all will happen when you go for live. Okay.
Have you shared your experience on that one? Any videos regarding support?
I think the support related experiences and all, in the real time you will find some videos where I explained
Okay.
about how support happens, what is the difference between hypercare and normal support. I think you will find
Okay.
it.
Maybe I will go through that. Yes.
Yeah. But if you have still any customized questions, like any of your own questions, if you want to ask, okay, definitely we can share with you. Okay.
Sure, Ganesh. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
So now, what is the difference between hypercare support and normal support?
Yeah, as I said, like hypercare is only we will support 1 month to 1.5 months. That is a very crucial time, because if the moment you implement new system, so you may face a lot of problems. Like you may come across, like as you said, maybe is transactional issues or any uh, configure related issues, or so these things, like we may support for that. In anything, like during this time, hypercare is a crucial time where we support it. Like major issues we may come across, we will do that. We will fix it, all these things. And the support, general support, means any normal issue. As you said, any PO, by mistake they put some number, but they can't change it. So then with some ticket they may generate.
Okay. So when it comes to normal support, what happens? Mostly we don't get the too many handling issues because people are already familiar with system. They get command. Okay, some
Yeah,
basic issues will be handled by the
yeah,
key users itself. Okay,
yeah, yeah.
so they don't have to
Worry
raise the
much on
ticket.
that.
Yeah, raise the ticket and all. Even how the support tool activities, and also there is a video. You can go through that. If
Sure,
you
sure.
don't find it, then we can discuss in the next session. Okay.
Is it typical? What are the problems will come hypercare time? Like once you release, then you implement test on the people. So
Yeah,
major
handling
issues.
issues, major handling issues. Second
Mhm.
will be the programs, customized programs. If you make any ABAP programs,
Okay, sometime
yeah,
loading, as you
yeah,
mentioned that.
based on the load or any kind of thing, that issues will come. And third
Mhm.
one, that scenario was not at all tested, not at all discussed. Okay,
Mhm.
some config is missing. That's very rare cases. So that
Mhm.
kind of cases also will come. The business also
Mhm.
didn't highlight that scenario, but suddenly
Okay.
it came as part of their regular activity.
Mhm.
So that kind of a process, that kind of issues also will come. That is very
Mhm.
dangerous, because if it is
Correct.
simple configure something, we can arrange by afternoon within 3 hours, 4 hours. But if it is something
Mhm.
new program which cannot be done in SAP standard, then it's
Mhm.
a very big discussion point.
Correct.
Okay,
Okay.
so why it was not there, why you have done blah blah, and all that things will happen. Okay.
As you mentioned, that hypercare more on handling issues, right? The
Handling
terminology you
issues,
use it, handling. Okay.
yeah, handling issues. Handling means the person, the user's handling system. Okay, by
Yeah.
mistake they deleted, by mistake they entered kind of issues,
Mhm.
and they forgot how to do the transaction. Okay, we
Mhm.
need to guide them. Okay, all these kind of things can happen.
Handling. Okay.
Okay. So when it comes to program related issues, like I mentioned, that performance related issues, or else
Okay.
yeah, maybe the program when it is in the lot of data in production, right? So it is taking
Yeah.
more
Correct.
time to come, more time to
Yeah.
come.
Yeah.
Earlier materials always we test with 10 material, 20, 30, 40, 50, but here we are going to test with 1,000 materials.
Yeah.
So
So
then
load will be more. Yeah.
Yeah, then if the coding was proper, if it is a standard, always it will work anyway. If it is customized, then the coding is good, means it can take it. There is some logic is not, the filtration is not proper. Okay, always we do the first level filtration, the data fetching at the header level. So item level we will have thousands of entries. Header level we may have hundreds of entries. If you put the logic at item level, system is checking for all thousands of entries, so it is taking too much time. So these kind of issues will come mostly.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay, so these kind of things. Normal support means we will get some program changes, some okay. So some program changes will come, or else new requirements will come, new process will come. Okay, those things, a normal support will be there. Okay, the basic things mostly the key users will support them. No need to come to consultant level.
As per the requirement letter. These are the activities, right? Roles of consultant, go live support.
Yeah, go live and hypercare support.
Latter support act will be taken as support team. Completing pending development. Technical means ABAP guys, right? Majority.
Yeah. Technical means for us only ABAP, mostly ABAP. Yeah, very little basis and all, but we mostly focus on technical.
Yeah. How do you suggest if I have some basic knowledge of ABAP program? Because
you can put it only, I know basic debugging skills. Functional consultant, they mostly expect the debugging skills only. Whether if there is error comes, whether you are able to debug and find out your issue. That's what they expect. They don't expect the coding and the program changes and all, because there is a person already dedicated, expert person will do it. Something, any error comes, you will be able to find out your error and you can check it. Okay, that's what the main expectation.
No problem. Just I will familiar myself like ABAP program just as well, because we know that from C, C++, Fortran and Python. So just familiarity, it will help us like programming. Just I will familiarize that, and maybe I can have some.
Definitely, it will help a lot for you as a techno-functional. You can project yourself.
Techno-functional, yeah. But anyway, I'll learn it quickly and not an issue, because I know Python and C++ and also just I can just enhance this one. Maybe I can go through some 10-15 hours class ABAP, so it helps a lot. Yeah. No problem. I will learn it. Yeah. I just said, Ganesh, I can learn very quickly, not an issue. But only thing is like completely new, so take some time. It's a grabbing terminologies, grabbing process and all. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe if I do one project, then we will come across all these things.
Yeah, definitely that will give a very good command.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Okay, now we will see that templates, what we have seen templates. Yeah. Okay, this is the run or normal AMS support or run, we call it. We after handovering. Okay, what are the main activity? Resolution of tickets as per service level agreements. You know what is service level agreement, right?
Yeah, that is like an agreement between the client and
which tickets need to be which tickets need to be completed within 4 hours, within 6 hours, 8 hours. Okay, those kind of things will be there. Okay. And monitoring tickets in supporting tools such as solution manager. Any tool will be the remedy, solution manager, HP. There are different things in the
Can you write
market.
the names, because because we need, for example, like as I said, client having some issues and they will put a ticket, some, as you said, like some software, so that you can access and go back to see, and it is general, right? In any issues like some
different tools in the market. Okay, different tools, remedy, solution manager, HPSM. Okay, these are the few things. Okay. Yeah, that tools will be allow us to create a ticket and you can see it. Okay.
Is it just the interface, am I right? Just creating and
IT Master.
Okay.
IT Master. Different tools. This is only a communication between the client and IT team, where they can create a ticket, they can attach the details. The IT team can verify and IT team can verify it, and communicate it. They can give a reply. The reply will be seen them without using any email communication. All the conversation from starting to end can be tracked in the tools. Okay.
The direct tools, no email, right? No email communication.
Mostly no email communication.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you have to follow him, right? You have to open this one every minute.
Yes.
You have to.
Because your work is coming and opening and checking how many tickets are in pending.
This one, so you always put in this one and see that whenever get
Yes.
tickets and answer it. Yeah.
And which tickets is going in yellow color, which is coming to the red color, like within one day you have to close. So you have to prioritize based on that. Okay, if it is only one day, you have to focus on that. You have to close it. Otherwise, service level agreement will be breached. Okay.
Yeah, correct.
Okay,
got it. Yeah, proper.
Okay, these are the things.
Set of support, yes. Even you have a meeting also for one-to-one. You may arrange meetings or.
Yeah, meetings wise, some meetings we attend. Okay, always with users only we communicate. Okay, the person who raised the ticket, right? He is our main person to communicate it. And sometimes the meetings like our within the project manager, the support project manager will be there, right? He will call all the people, how many tickets are there, what is your SLA percentage, individual SLA percentage will be there. Okay, how many 98, 96, 97, our 95 is the, we should never come down more less than 95. Okay, those all that kind of things will be the meeting discussions will be there. And there will be meetings with key users. There they will give a communication. This consultant is very rude. Okay, he doesn't talk politely. He gets angry very quickly. He won't explain clearly all that stuff. Okay, so that kind of meetings also with the business will be there. Okay. These are the roles what I just mentioned, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now we see that templates what we are discussing. Okay. I was explaining about KDS, right? Key data structure. Here we put it. What are the different configuring things we do? Okay. What is the plant code? What is the description? Okay. So that things we discuss and we fill it. So based on that, we need to configure it. So whatever you're configuring SPRO, those things we put it in this Excel sheet. So that will be like a reference for us. What are the configurations we need to do, what we put it and all. Okay.
You all these things you will collect during blueprint level only?
Yeah, mostly blueprint level. Few things will push to realization level. It's like KDS is not like a blueprint phase document. It starts in blueprint. It can end in go live. So
go
because
live
means I mean to say that not that level. Till realization always will be there. Okay. Mostly in realization it will be closed. Maybe 1 or 2 points may go for till go live also can go.
Can you open bigger view and have a look one by one? Just one minute, not a minute. You can spare even 30 seconds on that one by one.
Okay, you can just check the purchasing data. For example, if you see what are the PR document types, what is the document type, what is the description, what is the number range you are keeping.
Number ranges also. Okay.
Yeah, for example, number ranges from maybe like this. Okay, like this, whatever you can keep it.
Okay.
Okay.
Generally, we have in SAP naming, right? Document types and all, but we can put our own document type, all these things.
Yeah, always we our own only. We copy from there and we keep it here.
Yeah, just here. Like a raw material, you change it into Z ROM or what?
Yeah. Okay, always we keep it any Z only. We keep it. Okay, maybe Z RF1, Z RF2, whatever. Mostly keep the G in front of that. Okay, ZPO1.
So that you keep original as it is in that system, but
yes, we should never disturb
while
that.
configuring, you will assign our own documents here. Yeah, I've done it a couple of things for raw material and finished goods and document type, PO documents.
Okay. Next, if you see the PO document type, the pricing procedure, how many pricing procedures? Yeah, how many pricing procedures you want to have?
Yeah. But you put a default one, or else you will assign for that, because in a vendor master, like is a BP role while creating. You put all these things, vendor schema and purchase
Yes,
order schema group, and link with the
yes,
calculation schema.
yes. We need to assign that.
We need
Whatever
to
we
assign
created,
that.
that.
Mhm. How many will
Two,
be there typically?
two
Uh,
mostly domestic import, and
mhm.
one for STO. Okay, that schema.
One for
Three schema.
STO.
Yes. Schema when the for the STO no need schema group vendor, but
Yeah,
yeah, we don't need that one. But one schema will be there
yeah.
that we can create. Okay. So
But inside, like freight charges, all these things, you play around
that's
all these things.
yes, that will be coming under the maybe you can keep it in another KDS one where you have to keep the pricing procedure details. Okay,
Yeah,
we
okay,
can
okay.
keep it to one more, that is for pricing procedure. There we need to keep it all of our condition types. Okay, the
Condition
condition,
types, condition
yeah,
tables.
condition
Yeah,
type, yeah, condition types, and what is the sequence, everything.
yeah, sequence and all. Yeah. But you
Mm.
maintain purchase info record, source list, all these things, no?
Yes.
Yeah. How to MRP and all MRP areas
Yeah, that's
and
why whatever any configuration, just it's a sample. Okay, what
okay,
any configuration you do in SPRO, you can keep it in Excel sheet. So that will be
okay,
helpful for you as a reference. What configurations we have done overall to
okay,
give an understanding. If anything missing, also you can cross check it.
okay.
Okay,
But
MRP
these things all
any
individuals will use, no? Quota arrangement, everything. They can put how much quota they can go for that.
that's the master data.
Yeah,
Okay,
master
you have,
data. Yeah.
look, you have to understand. I think earlier when I was explaining four
Correct,
things I
correct,
was
correct.
telling.
End users they create.
Configuration, program changes, master data, and
Mhm.
transaction data. Master data means materials, vendors, quota arrangement, or source list, info
Yeah,
record, these all things. And transaction data means purchase requisition, purchase order,
yeah,
quotations, goods received,
yes,
document, goods
correct, correct.
received, goods issue, all those things, transaction data.
Yeah,
Okay. The scripts wise, UT will be like this, very simple. Just
mhm.
create purchase order.
Okay.
Okay, create purchase order and
Oh,
change
unit
purchase
testing,
order.
right? As a part of unit testing.
Yes. This is a,
Mhm.
that's a even script also. Current project we are not maintaining any script for
Mhm.
we, any script. We are not maintaining any script for this one, like
Mhm.
unit testing. Just we are
Yeah.
doing testing, and as part of that, we are just closing that one.
Just manual process. You create manual and see that everything is working
Yeah.
fine.
We are not documenting anywhere for that
Okay.
one, but as for unit testing also we can do the documentation. It's not official documentation, but SIT is an
Mhm.
official documentation.
Mhm.
Okay, integration testing is an official documentation. So
Mhm.
based on that official document, we get that SIT is completed. We are proceeding to the
Mhm.
UAT. Okay, that's what happens there.
Just
And if
correct.
you
Just my intention is we know that once you create a purchase order, then Migo we create and Miro. That's fine. But what
hmm,
happens when you create a purchase order? Purchase order should go to the um, uh, means it should hit to the means like warehouse people. Am I right? That
it should
inbound delivery should go there, and they should create one more inbound delivery. But if is a extended warehouse and all, that notification will come and
yes,
yeah. But how the linkage you develop for that? Because Migo you do it by inventory guys, isn't it?
no more Migo when it is inbound delivery. When it is inbound delivery, we don't use Migo. The goods receipt will be done with inbound delivery T code only.
Yeah, we think that okay.
Hmm. In inbound delivery, you will see that goods receipt flag in the goods receipt button in the header.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct. Yeah.
That's for that goods receipt header. We need to do that.
Okay.
Don't have to use Migo.
No need to do, yeah. Because manual, whatever we learned is like PO creation, Migo, Miro, everything we are using manual. But typically, even end users will do same way, or how they will
Yes,
do that.
yes, same way they do.
Okay.
And until you have any automation like
Yeah.
data coming
Because
from third
automation,
party
which as
system.
yeah, like once you go PO go to the the warehouse people. So they once they receive the goods, and they will once to put a material that they put away, like so once keep at the bin, then they will generate a Migo. So you will get a notification.
Okay, that things we can learn in what you call WM videos. I
WM,
explained well.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm extending. So that's what I'm understanding
Yes.
how it's going now.
That's part of WM that we can learn in that. Okay. So this is the one unit testing, and SAT scripts will be like this. The entire process will be there. For example, scrap sale. Okay, what the scrap MM people what do, PP and FISD, like this it will be the test scripts. Okay, so SAT will be mostly the integration.
Means we have to write the steps, am I right? One by one.
Yeah, steps we need to write, and we have to mention who is the input details, who is the testing by, what result is okay or not, when it was tested, the person's signature, any remarks you have, what issue you got, how did you fix it, those things.
Okay. Integration test. But this is the prepared by combination of all the functional consultants. Integration test report prepared by finance guy. Everybody, all three, sales, everybody will.
Everybody.
Okay, because you have so much information here. So finance. So.
Yes, everybody needs to prepare the scripts.
Okay. Then they will combine it, right? Somebody will combine it, or
this is like mutually we have to sit and prepare in same room.
Same room. Okay, both all guys. Okay.
Yeah, we have to prepare like that. Okay, these are the templates. I think one more template we wanted to see here, which is not here.
You are saving up the online, no, so that I can access.
Yes. These are actually all are available with you.
Yeah, but you are saving means it will save my because the Google Drive knows this is.
With this PPT I will send you. The small corrections are there, right? I will just replace in Google Drive, and also I will send
okay,
you.
that's good. Yeah.
Because we didn't make any changes to the templates. We just make changes to the few text that is based on the latest projects, maybe small corrections.
Maybe you can upload all these things, whatever changes, so it helps me. That's the advantage of Google Drive. So even it changes,
okay, this is the LSMW template, a simple template.
Okay, LSM template. Okay.
Yeah, this is a simple template.
Okay.
We can have some more additional fields also based on the program. We can have fields like we can have purchase group.
Okay.
Okay, valuation class, price unit.
Okay.
We can have the price, moving average price, whatever the price you are giving.
Yeah, moving okay, standard. Okay.
Yes, pricing group. Anything based on the requirement only, whatever things we have done, that things will be there. Okay.
This is a standard template or just normal template?
No,
right?
You can prepare our own template based on the fields requirement. You can create LSNW. I provide LSNW video also. Okay. If you want to watch that, you can watch. Okay. So this is the template, and open PO. So this is one BAPI template we prepared for one of the projects. Okay, this is also same way. The program he will prepare, and we need to tell him that what are the fields I need it. Okay, I need company code, I need document type. Okay, like that. What are the fields we need it? We need to highlight to him so that he will prepare the program based on our required fields. Okay, we can highlight with different colors, which is mandatory field, which is optional, like that.
I mean, so who the end user will have, fill the details for open order?
Yes, we will explain him. This is the template. Fill like this. Company code. Okay, we have our company code. We will fill it. Document type. You need to fill this one. Okay, you just mostly have to focus on this quantity. Okay, material code and quantity. The quantity you need to properly give only open quantity. You ordered 100, delivered 0, then quantity is 100. Okay. How we can derive the quantity? For example, ordered, delivered. Delivered means earlier already goods receipt is done.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. For example, quantity 100, delivered 0, then the open PO quantity. Open PO quantity 100. Okay. Ordered 100,
delivered 30, then open preview quantity 70.
70.
Okay. Yeah. Ordered 100, delivered 100, then open
Then
period
zero.
0. So
Open.
no need to include. No need to
Include.
include. Okay.
But there is a number for that open number, as you said, like because we have SAP our own number. So until open POs,
the
we
PO
have
number.
our own.
Yeah, they will have some number they are using, right? Currently, maybe a running number or something. That number can be maintained in your reference.
Purchasing number.
Yeah, their number we can store in somewhere in the PO field, just for tracking purpose initial days, because they need to compare, right? The old one. Yeah, the business has such requirement. We can use that your reference or any field just to store for now. Okay, this is the template. This is the way how you can understand and what are the activities happening. Okay, this is that authorization matrix.
Okay.
We need to tell them purchasing, inventory manager, executive.
They have to confirm, right? They have to confirm all the transactions.
Which transaction? They have to explain their roles. Based on that, we need to derive it. Who needs which transaction? They don't know which transaction needs to be given. They only know what this guy will do. The purchase executive, what kind of activities will do. Based on that, we need to derive it.
Okay. That releasing procedure and all, we have to set up, right? The releasing procedure for purchase request, purchase. Exactly. But we need to collect all the data from that, right? Who is that releasing purchase request?
Which value, who will approve that data? We need
based
to
on the price and all. Yeah.
Yes.
Level of like $100, somebody $200, 1,000. Okay, based on that. Okay.
Yes, that's what that we need to do that. So once again, you watch this videos again. Okay, if you have any kind of questions, you just note down. So definitely we can plan.
Sure, Ganesh. Yeah.
One session. Hi, good morning, everyone. I get some questions like, what are the different tools in the market to handle SAP support? Okay, different companies will use different tools. So when you are going for a job, you don't have to too much thinking about what tool is going to be used by our respective company. Okay, and whether I don't have experience on that tool. So those things you don't have to worry much, because most of the tools are a similar kind of a setup and user friendly. So maybe in a 3 days or 4 days after you get the respective KT and respective documents, how to use that respective tool, you can easily learn in a week or 10 days according to your regular job. So you don't have to think too much about the tool being used by the company. So you should have a command on your module to handle your tickets. And when they provide the KT about that tool, how to use the tool to track your tickets and how to create a change request, okay, how to handle the incidents, how to verify the replies from the business, and how to see the priority of the tickets, okay, and how to see that SLA details. So these all will be provided as part of knowledge transfer. So you don't have to worry which tool is going to be used by your company where you are going to join. So according to the question, I'm going to tell a few tools which I used to see in the regular business. Okay, so SAP Solution Manager, and I saw IT Direct, okay, which is run by SAP, and Remedy, HP SM, okay, HP Service Manager. This is one of the tools, and IT Mass. So like that, there are different tools in the market which provides the tracking of tickets and rising tickets and tracking of the tickets, and also communication with the users, okay, with the proper communication and how to attach the screenshots. So all those functionalities will be available. Okay, so you can remember these tools, whatever I mentioned, and which are in the market, and there are many other tools also would be used. So you don't have to too much worry about the which tool is going to be used by your company. So like I mentioned that respect to KT, and after you work for 3-4 incidents and 1 or 2 CR, you will get more command on how to access your tickets and how to use the respective tool. Generally, the change request process will be bit tedious or tricky, like we have to get multiple approvals from the managers and COEs. So that part you will have to get command after working for 2-3 CRs, you will get enough command. Thanks for watching this video. I hope this video will be helpful for you. And if you feel that video is good, just click like button and share with your friends to help maximum people. Stay safe. Have a good day. Hi, good evening, everyone. I came with one small learning point. Many people are asking that we have three main testings, like any project we do that one. What are the systems we use for those testing? Okay, just to avoid the confusion, I will highlight three testings which we do in a projects mainly. There are some other testings also will be there, but these three are most important. So I will highlight these three things. So the unit testing, it's like a transaction code based testing where we run the transaction like material creation, PO creation. That will be done always in development client. So in the development landscape, we have a one testing client where we do that unit testing. We have another testings like system integration testing and user acceptance testing. These two testings are scenario based. We have to run end-to-end scenario. So these testings are performed in quality landscape. So development landscape unit testing and system integration testing and user acceptance testing will be performed in quality landscape. Based on the project plan and the client requirement, we may have different clients within the quality landscape. For example, 800 system integration testing is performed by the consultants. 810 will be created a new client under same quality landscape to perform user acceptance testing with a brand new master data without any transaction data will be available when the business starts their user acceptance testing. So if they want to have such kind of requirement, we'll go with a new client, but both the testings will be done in quality system. I hope this is clear for many people who have the confusion. So scenario based testing will be in quality, and the transaction based, the initial unit testing will be done in development landscape. Okay, thanks for your time. Bye-bye. Hi, good morning everyone. Today I came with one concept, interview tips. Okay, when you prepare for an interview and how better you can prepare based on my experience, and I'm going to give the inputs, and a few may be completely true and few may be based on my experience it was matching. Okay, so this is not something like a question, what is the T code to create a purchase order ME21N? Everyone will give the same answer, but these are based on experiences. So certain points will be 90% match and some certain points may match for only 60%. So based on my experience and as a interview preparing candidate and also as a interview panel, okay, so I'm going to give certain tips. I hope that will be helpful for you. So whenever you prepare interview, the interviewer will mainly take interview based on 4 things. One is based on your resume and based on job description, what kind of skills they are expecting from the candidate based on their job. And third one, generic knowledge, like they will verify your SAP MM knowledge, SAP MM or SAP SD, whatever module you're working. So they will go with the master data and then purchasing, then inventory. In the same way, they will go for your real-time experience. So based on the generic skills of a candidate. The fourth one will be, some interviews will ask you that what is your favorite area in SAP MM, purchasing or inventory, or in which area you're very strong. Then they will ask questions. Okay, so always I suggest the people to keep in your resume, whatever the points you work and you have command, those points only you keep it. If you don't know properly, please remove those points, because most of the people will ask for his colleagues or friends, please provide your updated resume, so I will update my resume. So they will verify, they will just update their personal details and experience and all, they will change, and a lot of roles and responsibility they will keep as it is or skills as it is. So that is his skill. He worked on those areas in his project, so he has more command. You wouldn't have worked on that areas. It doesn't mean that if you don't keep it, your profile will not be looking good and all. So you have to keep the skills where you have enough command, where you have worked, so that most of the interviewers will verify your resume step by step, each point what you mentioned in the resume, which projects you have worked, and what kind of skills you have. They will verify and they will ask you the questions from there. So your resume is the best to prepare for a good interview and to give a better performance. If you keep that you worked on a scheduling agreement, if you keep it that you worked on consignment procurement, so they will ask the questions from that area because you already mentioned that you worked or you have a knowledge. So always read resume again and again. If you have copied from somebody's resume, please remove the points wherever you don't have a knowledge. So if you have a resume, each point, if you're able to tell confidently, if you're able to answer, most of the cases you will clear the interview. So first thing is your resume. How better you're keeping your CV, and what points you mentioned in your CV, and that points you should have enough command. That is the first thing you have to do. Second point, job description. Whenever you apply for a company, so most of the cases they will give a job description. If it is a support, they will ask you more support related experience. If they are looking for an implementation project, they will expect you from an implementation. Sometimes there are chances that they will copy the JD from some other and they may not update it. But most of the cases they will provide the proper JD. So you have to read the job description. What skills are expected by the recruiter? So that skills you have to prepare well. First, your resume points you should be clear, and second, the JD. What are the skills they mentioned? That skills you have to brush up, and you have to revise before going for the interview. These two preparations will help you to clear 90% of cases for any interview. Third set, some of the interviewers, they may not ask much questions from resume, or they may not ask much questions based on JD. They will ask for some template of interview panel, like the interview process. They will ask you your skills in master data, and then purchasing, then inventory. Then they will ask you, have you worked in any developments? Okay, what kind of projects you have worked, and what is your strengths, which area you worked well. So like that, they will go for one sequence of that. So that also will be helpful. If you prepare normal interview, then this third point can be tackled. The fourth one, like I mentioned, that some of the interviews will ask you that, okay, you tell your area where you are comfortable. So you can say which area you're comfortable. That also you have to prepare in advance. Like I'm good in inventory management. So they can ask you questions from goods received, transfer posting, physical inventory. So you can answer well. So that area also the fourth point you have to consider. And some of the interviews will ask you that, can you tell any 2 issues which you have resolved in recent days? Or can you tell any 1 issue which made a lot of trouble and you spent a lot of time to resolve? So can you tell such kind of issue? So you have to prepare for these kind of questions also, like what kind of last 2 issues you resolved, or what are the challenges you faced in the last project. Okay, have you faced any issues with the end users? Okay, how to tackle if the end user is responding in that way. So these kind of some typical questions also you may face in technical interview or in a project interview. So these are the areas you have to focus to prepare well for an interview. I'm repeating again those 4 points. Whatever these skills and knowledge and experience you have mentioned in your CV, and what is the job description is given for the job you have applied or you are going for the interview. Read each job description point and get command on those points. Third, you have to prepare well as an MM consultant or as an SD consultant, as an FA consultant, your syllabus and where you have worked and where you have not worked, but you have a good command. You have to enhance that areas. The fourth, you can keep your answers, like interviewer may ask you that your favorite area and which area you're comfortable, or which tickets you have resolved in recent days, what challenges you face, and tell about your latest project, business process. These kind of questions will come. So the answer is already with you and the question is not a surprise. So you have to prepare for these kind of questions also. If you prepare in this planned way, I hope not first or second, third interview, at least you can clear within 2-3 interviews, you will get your required job. I hope these suggestions will be helpful for the many job seekers. And if you have any other good points, please comment. And any experts or anybody is watching this video, please provide your some more inputs so that the people who are watching the videos will be getting more beneficial. Help each other and share our 150 plus videos with your circle whenever you remember. Your favorite videos you can select and share with your SAP circle. And thanks for your support and be safe. Have a good day.
Okay,
Okay.
tell me.
So the first question, like, if they ask me, like, what kind of difficulty or gap you find at the time of BPP design, so what should I reply? Like,
See, the mainly the
between
gap
the
analysis. I think you have seen the gap analysis template, right? Which I have shared to you.
Mm,
Have you seen the
mm,
template?
yeah.
Yeah. So the mainly the gap analysis we use it to track according to the module. For example,
Mm,
for your module, what is the business process you are discussing, and in that business
mm,
process, what exactly the gap identified by you. Okay. How a gap will
mm,
be defined? The gap is between the business requirement and SAP solution, the SAP standard solution. For example, the business is
mm,
asking for a process which is having 10 steps. Okay.
mm,
SAP standard
mm,
solution is providing all around 8 steps, but the fifth step and some seventh step is not able to provide as per the standard SAP solution. At that point
mm,
of time, we used to fill that gap with any customized solution by the reference of SAP, any BAPI, BADI, there are function module, there are many standards SAP has provided. We will use any of those functionalities as reference and we will make a customized solution to fulfill the gap of entire process cycle. That's what the gap will be.
okay.
How we identify gap and how do you fill the gap. For example, business, I have given some examples to you like we are, I'm telling my experiences how we are sharing, like we got a requirement, the business wants to capture the details of some long text, and they want to capture some additional details which are given by the vendor along with the goods. When he is giving the goods to the stores, he is providing certain details they want to capture in Migo screen. Okay,
Mm,
let me open that screen. Let me, for example, if you open any Migo screen, do you have idea about the Migo screen, right?
yeah, right.
Yeah, these things and all. Okay. In that Migo screen, business has asked it to what you call capture certain more details which are not available in SAP. For example, we have a header text, right? That header text contains less number of fields only. The business was asking for bit more details. See, I will show you any document. The display document will be better for your understanding.
Mm,
See, here, if you see that we have what kind of details we have, document header text. Okay, but the document header
mm, mm,
text is having a less length. They asked for a bit more. You know, right? How to see these details and all. If you click
yeah.
F1
Mm,
or you go to technical details, Here the field name will be there. Here if you just double click it, then you can see the details of length. See, the length is 25. Okay, but the business was asking for around some 60 characters, I think. At that time, that is the one thing. And here in header we can material slip, header text, GRI slip, and also we have bill of lading if it is 101 document. Okay, this is 561. These details they want to capture some additional 4-5 fields. Okay, then as per standard SAP we cannot do that activity. Then we have developed a new tab at header level. That tab contains the details which are requested by the business. See, this is the 101 document. Okay, here delivery note, bill of lading, and the GR, any slip number, and the header text, which is having just 25 characters. But the business was asking for a text which contains at around the 60 or 80 characters they have requested. And also they requested the vehicle number, and also they want to have some for every GR they want to have one number which they use to capture in the goods receipt document. But these details are SAP standard has not provided. That's why we have enhanced one more new tab as a additional data. In that, the respective fields, everything we have incorporated. Okay, the ABAPer will do. For example, this header is contains the MKPF, right? The table MKPF contains this header details. What we have done, the rest, list of fields we have taken from the business. In the function specification, you have seen. I think. Let me. This is the function specification. Here we have given like the vehicle number. The vehicle number in which the material is shipped by the vendor, and we have given whether it is alphanumeric or numeric, and also what is the length of that field, the DMR number, some declaration form. They have certain kind of details they want to capture in the Migo screen. This we have developed, and we have enhanced a new tab. Under that new tab, we have added these fields. That gap was fulfilled with this enhancement. It's called the tab enhancement. They will add this all the fields in the MKPF table also. See, for example, if you see MKPF 16N, SS16N, MKPF is the document header. For example, if you want to see the document date, posting date of any goods movement document, okay, you have to get from the MKPF table. Once we add this all customized fields we have added, right? This DMR number, gate entry date, invoice or bill number, remarks. This is the remarks field. Okay, these are all details they will add at the end. See, this is the standard ID system. After that, they will add this G fields. What are the custom fields you have created, right? That fields they will add in the at the bottom of the MKPF table. Means if you save any document, if you post any document, those details you can see in the MKPF table also, because this custom fields also they have added here. That is one gap. And also similar kind of thing we got for PO also. They want to have a one additional tab where they want to see the last PO number and last PO price and how much quantity. This kind of, for every time whenever they create a PO for that combination of vendor, material, purchasing organization, that details of old PO details they want to see in an additional tab. In same PO screen they want to see to compare. Okay, that they can see there. For example, if you go to ME2N and see the last PO, that also we can do the manually, but they want to see in the PO screen itself. When they create the PO at the end before saving the PO, they want to see the details. That is one gap we have fulfilled. And also the gaps, like for example, it's one kind of critical report we have done. For example, we have a quotation comparison, right? The quotation comparison in SAP we do maximum as per the price. Price is the base to do the quotation comparison in SAP. Okay. Like we have in Ariba and SRM, we have that process, right? Like bidding, auction. There is a kind of bidding process is available. That much process is not available in SAP standard for MM. That's why they have requirement, like they want to have a certain kind of details for each vendor. Okay, it's kind of Excel sheet only. We have developed one more report. Like for example, when they go for a vendor, okay, once the vendor is finalized, they want to maintain all the details of that vendor, how they maintain an Excel sheet. Okay, then they want to see the report at a time. It is not something we have done from capturing the data from different areas and all. Mainly we have developed a report where if they give an input of vendor and region and all, system will give you the output of the vendor and what is the ranking. The ranking was given according to the vendor evaluation process. Okay, how much rating is available and all, and also the vendor, as of now, how much money we have paid to the vendor, we will get from the payment tables, right? That kind of report we have developed. That is one report. And also we have one more kind of report we have done in our current project. Currently we are using the inventory movement reports. The inventory movement reports, like we have reports, for example, you know, right, MB51. Do you have idea about MB51?
Yeah, material document list.
Yeah, here we can see the moments. For example, moments we have there, we can check like what kind of things we have done. See, for example, for your plant, okay, on from June 6 or something, like any date. I think recently it was not done anything. Let's see. Okay, in this meantime, for your plant, how many 101 means how many goods receipt was done. Okay, see, for 101 in this period of time, how many how many material documents were created. The same kind of MB51 is the heart for that report. Okay, they have asked for a movement report, how many transactions were done and all those details. One kind of report we have done, but the basis is around 90%. The how we have taken the program of MB51. Okay, and business is asking for certain additional details of some 7-8 fields. That fields we have incorporated in the new report. Do you know how to see a program of a report? Program of a transaction code?
No, maybe it's AC90.
Okay, okay. Yes, yeah. Go to SC93, and if we give our transaction code MB51, here we will get the program. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. What we have done, we have taken this heart of this program, and the complete things we have kept like that, and whatever the modifications, whatever the new other requirements which were requested by the business, we have fulfilled by making some changes. Now only I have told some 3-4 reports. For you can tell any 1 or 2 reports confidently what you have done, what you know and all. Okay. And you told, like, if I tell tax, they may ask you whatever the tax report I have given to you, that is not the what you call tax code related tax. Actually, it is kind of a duty which will be paid to the state government when we are moving from one place to another place. Hmm? In that condition,
Okay.
you can tell like the entry tax I had just used. You can tell like one kind of octroi charges, or if you know anything in your company where you have worked. For example, what are the report I have given, that is the Punjab, Haryana, some state related tax on food products. Okay, like that you can select any kind of duty. We have given that duty as a condition in PO. We have not created a tax code for that. We have created a condition, and we have created the condition record, because for which materials and for which plant how much percentage they have to pay. According to that combination, that condition has come automatically to the PO. Just the report was developed. They want to know how much entry tax I have paid and certain period of time, and to which vendor I have paid, and from which plant to which plant it was transferring the material. Okay, these kind of details they need. That's why the report was developed.
Okay.
Okay, we have just, it's a condition type. For example, simple, you can tell one more few things we can do on our own. For example, you have a freight charges. Okay, but as per the business requirement, you have created a new freight, that is some kind of delivery charges. You have kept in your pricing procedure and you are running your business. But the business one day they have asked you a report. I want to know the report in customized report. Whenever I give my plant or a certain date or things, I want to know how much delivery charges as of now I have paid for this month. Okay, to which vendor I have paid, and also how much amount I have paid. These all details if they need. That is one report. As a consultant, if your business is asking, can you provide me the report, how much delivery charges, the respective separate delivery charges or any delivery charges. You have a condition type, right? Maybe FRA1 or FRA2, whatever kind of thing. If it is a customized, you would have created a separate condition type. They asked you that the separate delivery charges, I want to know from last 6 months how much delivery charges we have paid to which vendor and all. If it is a one-time activity, as a consultant, you only can track that complete details, and you can prepare a report and give it to them. But if the business is asking, whenever I need, I want to run the report and I want to see the report, then obviously we have to go for customized report. Okay, that's
So,
also you can tell. You forget about entry tax. You just fix for this delivery charges. You tell like they created. We have, as per the business requirement, we have created one. Can you open any PO? For example, we have created one specific delivery charges. For that delivery charges, business was asking they report how much they have maintained every month, how much they have paid. These things they were asking. Then we can tell that that is also report. So you can say like for example, you have created a ZFD1 something forward delivery charges. Forwarding delivery charges. They pay the forwarding delivery charges for specific materials for specific vendors according to the business requirement. Okay, they want to see the report whenever they want to run. If they give the plant or some input, they want to get the list of delivery charges. What is the PO number? Or what is the delivery, the charges we have paid for that PO? Who is the vendor? Then
okay.
obviously you have to prepare a customized report. Mainly you have to go with the KONV and EKPO, maybe MSEG. These are 4 or 5 tables which will play the role. I have shared you in that list of important tables. If not, I will share again. That reports you have to just see that one, and also I have shared that video how to fetch the data from a table to how to know what are the fields available in the table. Those details I have explained in that.
Okay.
You forget about that entry tax, you just replace that entry tax with this forwarding delivery charges.
Okay.
Hmm?
Hmm.
And smart forms you can tell, and these tab enhancements you can tell.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Frequently, I'm getting mails from different people and even comments on YouTube, like, can you upload S4HANA videos as ECC is going to be end by December 2020 or 2021? Okay, yes, everybody should upgrade to S4HANA. That's the change process. We have to adopt that. And even I'm also going to upload S4HANA videos maybe in a couple of months. But we should understand one thing, ECC is not going to end by December 2020 or December 2021. Okay, ECC will be there, and SAP is going to provide official support till 2027. And also there are with some clauses, they're going to give extended support till 2030. So SAP ECC will be there for next 7 to 10 years. Maximum companies are going to use ECC. Okay, I have kept in my description the official statement from SAP, so you can go through that. You can learn S4HANA and you can upgrade to S4HANA, but ECC is not going to end soon. Okay, so that's what I wanted to inform. So the people who are sending emails, so that I think they can get information. Many people know also, because this statement was given sometime around 10 months back. So many people are aware. The people who don't know that, please check the link and you can read the statements. So ECC will be there, and because of this statement, some of the companies have postponed their S4HANA upgrade to 2023, 24, 3 to 4 years they have postponed. Okay, so that's it. You can check the link and you can understand. Don't believe any statements or anything. Okay, so ECC will be there. Still, it's a backbone when you want to learn S4HANA sourcing and procurement or logistics or any kind of a modules. The MM knowledge will be essential. So still you can learn MM. Okay, and that knowledge will never be wasted. Even some of the WM knowledge also can be helpful for EWM, but MM is like a base for any of these future modules. Thanks for your time, and just go through the link and check our videos. And if you like the videos, just subscribe to our channel and share with your friends. Have a good evening.